Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Yamcha Sessions, guys. Today, we're gonna have Bradley Lim, the long-awaited guest on the podcast. We start off talking about his journey into fitness, and then slowly into modeling, and then into this deep conversation about life and how a lot of Asian men repress their emotions. It was a great podcast. I feel like we dove into a lot of topics that we usually don't. I feel like personally I learn a lot when I have conversations with Brad, MJ, and guys who have so much knowledge and experience in their life. I don't know I can't put my finger on it. Every time I talk to them, it can go on for hours. Legit after that we had a 4 hour. No, I mean not 4 hour. I think we had dinner after that for additional 2-3 more hours. Crazy, man, what we can really dig out from a conversation. A bit of an announcement prior to the podcast. We are now on Patreon. So Patreon is how you can help us out by donating a fee every month. I think the minimum amount is $3. I already set it up. If you pay up to $3 a month, we will put your name on the podcast unless you choose to be anonymous to thank you for your donation, which sounds pretty fucking sad but I'd rather ask, and I'm very, very thick-skinned when it comes to this. If you donate $15 or $50, you get merchandise like mugs and stickers and stuff like that. I don't know. You have a look at the page. I put it in the description below, and Bradley's stuff is in the description below as well. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. If you have something to say, just comment. And if you really, truly enjoy our shit and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, son. Fucking subscribe! Onto the podcast. Enjoy. Love you long time.
Just randomly clap and then
Okay,
it just
boys.
goes. Yeah, and then
We're
we
live.
highlight.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Guys.
So for the first couple of minutes, I'll just ask you all to go around in the game.
Yeah, it's normal lah.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay
I can't say for you, no.
We have light, bro.
No, you just need to come in. Just
Oh.
need to come in.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Oh wait, Chuck, here's your drink.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I also want. Give
Boss.
everyone lah. On the
Thanks,
rock.
Thanks.
Yeah. Wait, we should cheers. Cheers. Thanks for the drink, right?
Cheers,
Say
cheers.
thanks, man, for a
Cheers.
drink anytime.
Cheers, guys.
Are we downing? Are we downing?
Don't down lah.
No down lah, man.
Wow, super smooth, dude. Did you Google this what to get,
Sounds
or
like-
who recommended you, or?
Whiskey,
want to
bro.
get-
This is whiskey, man. 100%
What's the
whiskey.
drink that you like? Suntory, right?
Suntory
I
Premium
want to get
Malt.
Suntory something, but I couldn't find it. I was stopped.
Oh, is it?
You should
So I
take-
got the other one that was Japanese.
Yamazaki.
Yamazaki.
This is
Yamazaki, bro.
Japan Zaki.
Yeah, but it's a whiskey.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
kind
legit
of.
whiskey.
yeah.
Legit.
Good shit though. Enjoy relaxing with Kanoko. I don't know what Kanoko is. On the
No
rocks,
idea
or
what
as a
that
cocktail.
is.
But it's good stuff, dude. Thanks.
Okay.
First time on the podcast, also.
Don't go drunk, John.
Huh?
Say 2
No
beers,
lah,
so
chill
you're going
lah.
down.
Yeah, actually, dude, we just went to Cameron Highlands. Then after that,
This guy can't even
You
do-
guys bought a whole carton, I saw.
Yeah, we finished the carton.
And you finished it.
dude, Pra drank I think 13, 14 cans.
Bro, that's standard lah, brother. What are you talking about?
Dude, are you listening? In
I-
that day,
I already know I was going to take at least
Wait,
12.
it was a one
Yeah,
day
it was a
trip.
1 day
Bro,
trip.
that evening, Praveen did 13 to 14 cans. I don't even know. They had to buy more beers, no more.
We had to buy more beers.
I only had 3 cans, dude, and I was at my limit already.
Dude, even 3 is a decent amount,
I know, for
by,
us.
by
ah.
my standards,
Yeah. I had 3 cans, Uran had 4, and then he and Pra and Cup just went mad.
No, we just went how...
It's an Indian thing, right?
Whoa!
I'm just gonna put it there. We're all thinking it.
It's true. It's true. Their tolerance damn high. But yeah, man.
How many did you drink?
I think I took around 13.
13?
I couldn't keep track.
I thought you guys bought 24.
Once I finished,
They bought more,
we
bro.
bought more after that, and we bought bottle also after
Yeah,
that.
they buy the big bottles.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm until 3.
Need beer, man. If you're going for a boys trip, you must have beer,
I'm a child, bro, not a boy. I'm an
So when John took 3 hours,
How do you stay? how do you not have a beer belly?
how did I have a
How do you
beer?
not have a beer belly?
You should know.
But I'm just curious how
I honestly don't know why I don't have a
Dude,
beer
Brad,
belly.
this motherfucker, right? Every time before he comes on the podcast, right?
yeah.
He will always ask John, I'm very hungry lah. Your house anytime I come here, I'm very hungry. You know, order me
Serious?
You have dim sum?
Can we eat?
Fucker, that's why I look like a fat fuck. But then his metabolism is just whack, You gotta give him
I
that.
think you're naturally high metabolism and you're also naturally more high energy as a person.
Energy as a person, that's for sure.
I suppose you need that as an MC, right?
Definitely, bro. A lot of, because remember, what's Brian say? All these subtle movements, small movements also contribute to calories
Yeah.
burning. What?
Yeah. The heck?
Yeah.
You're shaking.
So I guess
What are you
it
looking
does,
down there, Brad?
All three
I don't know.
legs, guys.
I don't know. I think one of the main reasons why I don't want a beer belly is because every time when I see my friends, I like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with your stomach? So I make fun of them, in a very good way lah. So I gotta make
Karma
sure.
doesn't get back to you.
Yeah, so I make sure karma don't get back to me, bro. Imagine the shit that they say to me in future. I cannot accept that.
Okay.
I cannot accept that. I
Do
must
you,
make
do,
sure.
but you also don't drink that much, right? I know. Every time we go out,
I have recently been drinking a little bit, and I think my tolerance is.
got to matter.
Got to better.
Messed up.
You stay with me, right?
It's
My
messed up.
tolerance is messed. It's quite bad.
It's quite bad.
I take 2 glasses of beer, 2 glasses of wine,
Okay.
and I really cannot drive it.
Lower.
Cannot drive, ah.
I cannot. It's like I really struggle to drive.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And
You and
I'm-
me gonna be best friends.
You drink for me, lah.
Yeah. I'll make you your name from Bradley to Bradley Mutusami. I will convert you to Mutusami.
But they all heavy drinker. I cannot keep up with them. But I just pace myself.
I think one of the things why I don't get beer belly is usually after the drink, the next day I make it an effort to jogging for 45 minutes.
Dude,
You did
that doesn't.
You guys ran in Cameron.
I ran.
He ran in Cameron, I didn't run in Cameron. So I went back home, then I ran lah.
Damn, son.
I must.
It
So,
doesn't-
Today let's interview fitness enthusiasts.
but the sweat smells like beer and it's not nice of a smell.
Better than Chinese egg fart though.
Do you smell Chinese egg fart?
I have no idea what that
You have no idea,
We are
guys.
Chinese and we fart, guys.
We eat eggs. Chinese egg fart. Y'all need to know this kind of fart, bro. One of these days, I'm gonna come to the podcast. Before that, I'm gonna eat egg. I'm gonna fart that shit.
But you'll be an Indian egg smart.
Then you must do that, bro. You need to eat. You have not smelled a Chinese egg fart.
I mean, we're Chinese. We've eaten quite a lot of
Okay.
eggs.
It
I'm
is
assuming we have smelled
it is a
our own.
fart that smells like an egg, but it's disgusting.
It must be from Chinese.
And it's from a Chinese. You know it. John knows it.
Our body processes it more differently.
It's
Then-
the pork lah. It's the
Bro,
pork.
it's legit.
It's the pork and the Buddhism
Okay.
/ Christianism and. But
Okay,
thanks for
are we
coming on the
going
podcast,
live?
Brad. We are already live, bro. But thanks for coming on the podcast,
Thank you
Brad.
for having me.
It's been a long time. I've been waiting to invite, but then I also I think it's all of us like different guests, and we're trying to schedule and all that. But thanks for coming on, man.
Thank
Finally.
you for also hyping me up. And MJ, I just want to say I'm going to thoroughly disappoint all of you guys today.
I legit, right, didn't know about you
Yeah.
until John mentions Bradley. Yeah, I'm like, every podcast, who's Bradley? Who's Bradley? Who's Bradley?
I think to
Bradley?
give a more elaborate introduction, and this is all on YouTube. It's kind of like sort of documented. I remember I was on a trip to Penang one day, and then I recall seeing your comment about like something about nasi lemak wrap somewhere.
Yeah.
Then I like, dude, what the fuck? This guy watched my video also lah. So I watched your videos, then you watched my videos, then we kind of like met each other on YouTube. Then after that, I think the first time we met was Topoki, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro. He's like,
what's Topoki?
you know Myeongdong Topoki?
Yeah.
So one day I think you Instagram messaged me or you WhatsApp me or something. You said, hey bro, you want to do food review together or not? Then I like, hey, jom lah, let's go. So we went from Myeongdong to Topoki. Then I was like, what the fuck, damn surreal. Because you see someone on YouTube the whole time, right? Then you're like, wow, shit, man.
It's a very different feeling, lah. So
Yeah.
I would. That's one of the reasons why for MJ, right? I suggested you guys meet up first, before doing the podcast live, because I feel like things will feel very brand new, very fresh, very awkward if it's
Is
the first
it?
time you're meeting someone online.
Did you think our first encounter was awkward? I think it was okay.
I think I needed time to warm up. I needed time to warm up.
Nice.
So I'm a
This
little
guy-
bit more of an awkward shy person. so,
Modest
yeah.
fella.
Then I think it was after we did like we do a couple of videos after that. You invited me for a fitness talk, which
Oh,
was
yeah,
on the
yeah,
vlog
yeah.
as well.
Clearly, it didn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
What
For-
is a fitness talk?
What's the fitness talk?
No, because Brad, I remember you were known for the guy who ate nasi lemak for like 3 months every day or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Every day he had nasi lemak to prove that caloric deficit is the way to lose weight.
Bro, nasi lemak is
Wow.
a great source of calories.
That was like fascinating to me, right? But to me, while watching that, I was downing a bag of chips and having a beer lah. Then I was like,
See the
I
problem?
think
man?
I'll forever be like this lah. But fuck it lah. But that was his goal, right? To eat 90 days or something like that. That was like, wow, damn fucking fascinating. Right? So you see his whole journey lah, the 90 days of eating nasi lemak every day lah.
So you ate nasi lemak every day. Did you gain massive weight or what?
I got from 86 kgs to 78 in
Yeah.
100 days. 78, 77. So the whole premise of the whole attempt of doing the nasi lemak, I call it nasi lemak diet lah. Here's the hashtag. Nasi lemak diet hashtag is to eat a nasi lemak every day, and you try to eat lesser than what your body burns in a day, and ultimately lose weight in the long run. And I use 3 months because 3 months should be a necessary timeline for anyone who wants to lose weight and kind of maintain it off. Because if you lose 3 kgs, 5 kgs a week or 2 like that, most of the time it just bounces back. And I did the nasi lemak diet as a way to showcase that. I think one of the main excuses that people always have is that our Malaysian food was damn dirty or not clean at all. You cannot lose weight eating that. And I chose arguably the most
Heaviest one?
heaviest
And the most
most
eaten one.
most
Yes.
most eaten, most popular one, and I try to eat that and then still go around with my own training routine, 3-4 times a week training. I didn't do a lot of cardio, and I lost 8 kgs.
Fucking man, right? You even have before and after picture, like you can more define, you can see the six pack.
Definitely not for me, man. This nasi lemak diet.
Wait, which nasi lemak did you get?
Everything.
The one at the
anything.
I went very random. Lah.
Anything he
I
could
see.
find. So
Like-
it was more of like portion control, then you can kind of have a gist.
Kak 5 nasi lemak, 80 cent, beli.
Dude, you were like so jelak at the end already, I remember. You were like looking for things that you were like, I just need to spice it up like differently, find different condiments and shit like that.
And to coincidentally, right, I think 2017, 2018, I can't remember which exact year I did it. In the middle of July, August, there was a huge nasi lemak boom.
Yeah, bro.
Because Singapore released their nasi lemak burger.
Yes.
And then Malaysia also goes so high, like, shit, we don't have the burger. I think Burger Lab go release theirs.
Yeah.
Some random restaurant go release theirs. Some restaurant who don't even do burgers go and release theirs.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of this
Hype.
kind of reiteration of nasi lemak.
Yes.
And then nasi lemak pancakes, and you got nasi lemak wrap and large cereal. So I had a lot of options.
Coincidence? I think not.
I think not.
Yeah, but it was that. I think that's when you found my video because of the nasi lemak wrap I had in Laju Syria.
Yeah.
And that's how we connected.
Correct. I just left comment lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, my
I
life-
remember that video. Yeah, your mom was featured. Your mom was with you in La Justeria.
Yeah. I went with her, I think during a meeting or some shit like that. But fucking fascinating, man. See?
Fascinating? Let's cheers to that. Cheers to that.
But Brad, I want to know like your journey. Chop.
You know what? Wait, let's give. Okay, break down that first.
Down that. Wow.
Yeah.
But I want to know what was your journey into getting into fitness and what's your full-time job right now and stuff like that, man. Like
Tell us your story.
actually, wait,
Okay.
before I even set the premise, right?
Yeah.
What do you want your thumbnail to say?
I'm
Like
Bradley.
Lim, and then under there, what does it say?
Shit, man.
Very simple. I'm Bradley.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Let me think about it. Or you decide based on where this conversation today goes.
Sure,
and see
man.
what will work.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
So how did it all start, man?
Bro, I got the perfect one already. Have nasi lemak diet, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, you already.
rewriting that shit.
Yeah. You already know. Okay, go, Brad.
How did it all start, man?
How you all start shit?
I was born.
I was born in Klang, 1991. No,
See,
but-
you're 1 year elder than me.
Oh, okay.
He's my brother's
Yeah.
age. Come
Okay.
age.
Yeah, come in.
College time, I mean, as all guys wanted to, insecure guys like me, wanted to get attention of everyone, girls and guys alike, started to go work out in the gym. And I started working out the first month. I did a lot of cardio, just running.
By that time, were you like a thin person or?
I was a little bit skinny fat. So,
Like skinny and then pot
But
belly.
got the
correct,
those
just a
type
little
of.
bit belly lah
Okay.
going on. And I realized that where am I going with this story? I realized that cardio wasn't the way to go. So I literally spent my first month in the gym just running on the treadmill.
Just running on treadmill.
And it made me lose some weight, but I realized that I got skinnier,
Yeah, bro.
skinny fatter, if that makes any sense.
So like lean, but the belly still remains in the way lah.
But it remains, and you kind of feel like your arms and
Your
skin
muscles
get a
will
bit
just
saggier.
become smaller, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I started doing weights. I was training my best friend back then, college best friend. So we went about 5-6 days a week. And I mean that was when we were in college you had more time.
You hide,
so
sure,
literally,
Yeah.
I mean I was in SS15 Taylors. So literally I think our warm up was walking from Taylors all the way to Celebrity Fitness in Subang Parade and training there for 2 hours. And then it was only 1 p.m. Our class is at 2 p.m. Of course we had this long break in between our ICPU.
Were you
course.
ADP?
I was ICPU.
Oh
Canadian.
fuck,
Canadian.
CPU are shit, man.
Yeah.
They. That means I would have seen you there as well.
I think I was one. I was 2 years older than you.
Oh.
I was only 2 years older because I think I skipped grade during standard 3. So I was hanging out with the 1990
You
kids.
skip grade when you turn 3? How do
Yeah.
you how do you guys skip grade? Do you must get like
I think my year was the last one, 1991. You know,
Yeah.
oh
PTS.
they allowed skipping grade
Yeah,
that
this
time.
You skip standard 3.
funny test lah, which I don't know. They ask you. It's kind of like a
No, you skip standard 4, you go to
three
standard
to
5.
3 to 5, yeah. So I skip that and then I hang out with a lot of 90 kids.
Oh man.
I forgot what it was called already.
It's like
PTS.
the UPSR of
PTS.
standard 3, right?
Yeah. I was paranoid about that shit.
I don't think you guys had it. I think mine was the last year.
Yes,
was
yes.
yours the last year?
No, you were the last
Yeah,
year.
we
I was in
didn't
Swika at the time, I was like, phew, thank God. Fuck.
Okay.
Also, you jumped a year.
I skipped a year.
Okay. Then after that, you went working out with your friend?
I worked out with my friend, and then, I mean, after school, after we finished the workout, the first thing that we would do was to go to Asia Cafe. Probably still there when you were there, right?
Asia Cafe was.
Asia Cafe.
I miss
Were you-
that
were you
place.
there?
no longer there now. I miss that place lah. I don't know why.
It's gone, now.
It's gone, bro. It's some.
It's a condo.
Condo.
You don't mind if I? You don't
Yeah,
mind?
go ahead.
Bro, we are drinking, bro.
Super haram. Actually, that's haram. So we always ordered one huge glass of soybean milk, and
Protein.
then we ordered one huge nasi lemak.
Bro, Pugi, that's like almost us. Way.
Yeah.
Last time we used to work out together, then you drink soybean after that. Then I'm like, yeah,
Mad
I got
soy.
it.
Once in a while, we go for the watermelon. The watermelon huge one was that nice.
Don't you guys have the fear that you will get boobs something because of the estrogen level there?
I stopped drinking that after I read a Men's Health article saying that hey, it's too much soybean is not good for you.
Is
Too
it
much soybean is
the
not good.
army fella who grew man tits after drinking soya?
They call it gynecomastia. I
Bro,
think.
after I read that, then I was like, oh.
Same.
Yeah.
I also had that fear. I haven't drank a lot of soy. Yeah, soy.
But I love soybean, right?
Bro,
I used to
soybean
drink
is
it every
good.
day though. I used to
But
drink it every day.
I used to drink every day, so now I like once a week. Fear.
Fear of
No,
tits.
I mean, we already have chest, and it's like that. And then next thing you know, if your chest becomes boobs,
Later you become like that guy in Fight Club. You know that guy
One
in
thing
Fight
about
Club,
Fight Club,
with the
I-
big tits, then you cry in between the tits, then you got your face there. Man.
wow.
You remember that guy?
I don't remember.
Bob, yeah.
Bob. Yeah.
So no.
They
So
had,
Okay.
they had a tribute for Bob in the end.
is it
His name was
that
Bob.
big glass? That type of big glass is it?
Yeah.
Wow,
So
You down
you
that shit.
you makan nasi lemak, drink soybean or watermelon, then
Yeah.
that's it.
But
That's
I think the fact of us working out 6 days a week, right, really, I mean, whatever we ate, we just literally burn it. Plus the 10-20 minute walk from Celebrity Fitness in
Done.
Subang Parade to Subang, to our school. So that really helped you to kind of cancel out the calories.
Yeah.
And then, where do I go next with my life story?
no wait. So that's how you transition into fitness. Did you get ripped as fuck by doing that?
No,
Yeah,
that was when I
yeah.
was still in college. I was still studying. So
Uh-huh.
I was really interested in working out. Working out became a huge part of my day-to-day life. After I left Taylor's ICPU, I went into Sunway. And then I didn't want to go Celebrity Fitness, so I had this gym near my place where I worked out in. And it's always about 8 to 9 p.m. every day working out. I also had a partner there that worked out together with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, what did you study in CPU?
I did
Yeah.
maths.
Thank. Okay. Alright.
Chemistry, biology. I did a lot of shit that I didn't really follow up. But I did psychology as a degree.
Oh, okay. You did psychology as a degree. Yeah.
Shit.
What was I
Then you went to Sunway also continue psychology
I
lah.
went to Sunway was psychology for me. No, actually, that's why I wasted 1 year. I went to do quantity survey.
QS.
And I had the whole MJ thing that, damn, this shit isn't for me. But I didn't quit school. I mean, I went to psychology, which I thoroughly enjoyed, I would say.
Oh, you got him everything lah.
I got everything in psychology.
But in the end, when you graduated, you didn't really like go into that field though, right?
When I was in psychology, right, I was in Sunway, right, I think one thing that I was really lucky to have stumbled upon is this gym near school that I worked part-time in.
Oh, you work part-time?
This gym is now gone. It's called Body Express. Not sure you heard of it before. No?
I need a Body Express. but
They
yeah.
did a lot of random shit, not your usual bicep curls and bench press and all that. They did
CrossFit.
their version of CrossFit, which I now come to realize if you don't have the license for CrossFit, you're gonna be sued about like 50K if you use
Why?
the name CrossFit. And my former employers, now, I mean, I can say bad things about them because they do a lot of bad shit. They just rebranded themselves to CrossFit Z. CrossFit Z.
Oh my
And
god.
then they call themselves CrossFit. And literally there was a lot of, okay, you run on treadmill for 5 minutes, you go do some like burpees, you do some pull-ups, go to treadmill again. So it's a lot of very, very high intensity
Like bursts,
conditioning
yeah.
exercises. Yeah. So I was working there part-time, and I felt like despite, right now when I'm saying it, I feel like that was a very unstructured way of training. I mean, as you know, when you train strength, you should be focusing purely on that in a certain session. And then you go power, you go cardio. But I do find that during my own training, I was a bit stagnant. Going through working out with those trainers there has really brought at least my appreciation for working hard to a certain level, to a different level.
Bro, they damn fucking hardcore lah, CrossFit people.
That's how it is.
They're like whipping themselves on the
Correct,
fucking pull-up bar and shit.
I mean, that's
like,
because they do 50, 60 reps. What do you think of CrossFit, by the way?
Okay.
Friends in CrossFit. Don't offend
Okay.
them.
Bro, they have like a whole Reebok sponsorship thing, a whole CrossFit competition thing. It's fucking hardcore, man.
But I really like the intensity.
I like the intensity,
Yeah.
but I feel like
After you finish, right?
my body doesn't show.
My
the
body's
intensity.
tired, but I really enjoy that
You tried it before?
Yeah, I tried it before. I love that feeling. It's like you're so down, but you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's very different from your,
Different.
at least even different from what I'm doing now. I feel like there's a little bit of stagnancy in what I'm doing now. So I think once in a while, adding CrossFit in to really spice things
Oh,
up.
you did it, lah.
So you were there and you were working there, and then after that,
I was working there, and one thing that I distinctly remembered was the fact that I think I made quite good money there for someone who hasn't graduated. And the whole idea of going to graduate and then making a base of 2.5, 2.8 didn't make a lot of sense to me. I brought it up in one of my classes, in psychology class, to a teacher of mine. I think what she said was she tried to pull me back to reality, say that, no, you still got to go through this path, Bradley. It'll come up there. I think I was making on a good month, I was making about 4 or 5K.
Wow.
Training clients from the basic that you have
Your
there.
clients are women or guys?
Both are. Both. Yeah.
wow.
So the thought of going back to a new job and making 2.8, 2.5K and just getting a fixed amount just by sitting there for 9 to 5 wasn't very enticing to me. Because I was working about 6 days a week, to be fair, when I was in Body Express. And it was hours like 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. You train clients and you sometimes you clean the equipment and all that. So it's a lot of shit that you do. So you get rewarded quite well. So I think through that I really learned that, hey, I quite like the idea of being, it was a contract basis, I quite like the idea of being self-employed. But after that, I graduated, and I went through the path of everyone saying that you should get a proper job. So I became an editor. Writer, editor, which is kind of similar to what you guys do, right?
Him, in support.
I think mostly me lah, but
But I know what you did, I mean, based on the podcast you did with
Kevin.
I was
But mine was very much more of a, they give you a whole Chinese magazine and brochure. They want you to come up with a creative idea, a creative spin, because this is a Chinese product from Taiwan or China. They want to come up with a creative spin for Malaysian audience in Chinese, in Malay and English. So I did that, and I remembered that the first 3 weeks of my working life there, I had nothing to do.
What?
I think Game of Thrones was out 3 seasons. I kid you not, I finished 3 seasons of Game of Thrones. at work.
Serious?
Because my cubicle was legit like this, and my laptop was facing the corner.
So nobody can see.
Nobody can see. I was
Wow,
watching.
that's the best place in the world, man.
I finished that. So
Season 3 was good.
you didn't do anything.
nothing, because they were at this period where they're transitioning some of their old products to new products. So there was nothing I could do. I was on payroll. I was paying.
Were you still doing PT at the time as well?
No, I didn't have time because I was working 9 to 5, 9 to 6.
Just sit there 9 to 5.
I got time lah. Just see what's Game of Thrones, I guess.
Then you said one day like fuck it, I should just do full-time PT.
I mean after that I worked for another 6 months. I got 9 to 10 months in there. During the last few months I realized that I just realized this wasn't for me. I couldn't do this anymore. And I had 2 clients which were like old clients of mine, which I was training illegally, I gotta say, in Fitness First.
No.
I'm not sure whether I get caught saying this, but I was doing that for like 3-4 months because a lot of them want to train with me, and the gym that I used to train them at has closed down. So the nearest other gym was Celebrity Fitness and Fitness First. We went to Fitness First, which if you're not a trainer there, you're not allowed to
right?
train anyone. You can masquerade and say, hey, I'm training my friend lah. But it's very obvious that, hey, this other guy is very skinny, he doesn't know how to do anything, and you got to keep showing him and adjusting him. It's very obvious that the relationship was a trainer
Oh, I
kind of
didn't know
relationship.
they don't lab though. Wow.
There are a lot of people were masquerading as like,
Yeah lah.
I gotta say, yeah,
Because of course, Fitness First will get a cut. Right?
they do, and they get a massive cut. By the way.
Oh
They
shit.
easily get like 70-60%. Like that.
What?
So say, I'm not sure the rates have changed, but when I inquired the last time, it was you gotta hit a certain amount of package a month. So if you sell more packages, the cut that you get is a little bit more. If you sell less packages, they give you a shit amount. Yeah, but you do get a basic. You do get about $1,200 or $1,000 basic.
Oh, and then the
And
rest.
the EPF is based on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were doing like contract basis with a specific gym, doing PT and all that. And then after that, when you transition, did you do like personal PT? I mean, like I don't know what personal PT is a fucking word lah. But like, how did you transition to like being just on like your individual? Do you do training like that, or are you tied with the gym right now?
I am currently tied to 2 gyms. So
You can be tied to 2 gyms.
yeah. I'll explain to you how I actually got there. So after I quit my job, I went to train this one client in this gym in Satya. So it's actually a clubhouse gym, which is like a neighborhood gym, like
Yeah.
say residents of OUG, you guys get.
Residents of OUG.
Maybe residents of a
Community,
certain taman in OUG.
Okay.
It's like, let's say it's a gated community or whatever. So there's a clubhouse gym, which is surprisingly pretty equipped for a neighborhood gym. So I was training one guy there, this one friend's brother. So I was training him, and I was training him 3 times a week. He's training quite frequently. Twice on the week, twice on Saturday and Sunday, and once on Thursday evening where I had to rush back from work. And then I realized, hey, this guy I was charging him only 50 ringgit a session, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so noble.
Maybe back in the days was.
I didn't know.
pretty big
I didn't know what kind of values, what kind of rates I would charge. And frankly, I was probably training him in a very wrong manner back then as well.
Okay.
So I realized that, hey, if I could quit my 2.8k salary job, and if I can kind of replicate it through clients, right? I actually need, I was calculating, I need to make about $600
Per
or
client.
$700 a month. Then I can actually cover already. Can do other stuff at the side. So I quit with the idea that, hey, let me just figure out and find more clients. I had a Facebook page, I went online to find more clients, etc. And through that I have gotten quite I've gotten here in a way.
Oh.
And I mentioned that one thing I have to answer you is, you mentioned that two gyms I'm contracted to. So what I'm doing as a trainer now is I'm a contract trainer. So this gym hires me as a trainer to serve the clients there if they want personal training services. So say if a client wants to train me at 9 p.m, they inform me, hey, I go over there and train them. And the other gym that I serve at does the same thing as well. So it gives me access to clientele from 2
Gyms.
very, very distinct gyms. One is all the way in Segalam and one is all the way in Monkara.
I see.
Interesting. I have a lot of questions right now.
What questions do you have?
I will ask in time. I will ask
You
in
stay in
time.
Monkara, right?
No, I stay in Segalam.
You stay
I
in Segalam.
travel a fair bit to Monkara.
Yeah, it's quite a track, right?
Dude, he's been
He
convincing me to
got
have
car,
Bak Kut Teh all the time. It's like John mentioned Bak Kut Teh.
Actually, if you come to I don't even know which bucket they bring you.
Serious bro. I always want to eat dim sum and bak kut teh with John, but he every time don't want to go out
Bro,
with me.
Bak
You
Kut Teh is in
know.
the morning, right?
Bak kut teh is
Bak kut teh
at
is
Actually, go all the
night.
way, they go all the way till like late afternoon. Right?
Yes.
But to be fair, I really don't know which one is good.
Bro, I don't know,
I
man.
got to research more.
Go research more.
Because everyone in Klang has their own favorite bucket.
Correct.
I used to have an ex that brought me to a Bak Kut Teh place lah. Then her father got tea there. Then when she sit down, right, the tea will come already. It's the father's tea.
Wow.
Yeah, and the tea is from China and shit like that. Then I'm like, damn man, Klang's a fucking different world, man.
Hey, how about we eat bak kut teh after this? You can try the Nam Sing bak kut teh.
Sounds
Nam
like a
Sing bak kut teh.
plan,
Nam
bro.
Sing bak kut teh.
What is
you know?
Nam Sing bak
Old
kut teh?
Klang Road.
Old Terror one. Hey, I'm sure you have not tried Nam Sing bak kut teh. I'm sure you have
I
not
fucking
tried.
hate like I don't
Wait, you don't like the bucket, you don't like bucket.
No, he haven't eaten that one. I'm sure.
No, I love Bak Kut Teh. I just don't like the Old Klang Road Bak Kut Teh.
Why?
Because you got double pump.
Yeah, and it's against my principle.
So you're traumatized by that.
Then
No.
Pergi drive lah.
I drive lah. Take
Walk
it
there
easy.
lah, bro.
Yeah, walk. You eat then you
Drinking
burn.
anyway.
Are you really drinking?
You
You
only
know.
walk from SS15 to
Yeah.
Swan Parade, bro.
Okay.
Actually, Swan Parade is technically
So
in there.
from now you're working in
15
2
minutes.
gyms, right?
Yeah.
Most of the clients are, I would say, just 50 guys and girls lah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow, insights. Anyways,
Puff guys know each other.
has any girl try to hit on you? Fuck yeah! I really want to know this thing.
Damn
you know?
straightforward, right?
Yeah. Damn straightforward, bro.
You got experience or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm asking you lah.
No clients have done it.
What the fuck, bro?
Serious, no clients have done it. I think I try to maintain a very professional relationship with clients.
But they don't try?
No, I just want to say this. I would say if anyone out there wants to be a trainer, right, you got to know where your market is. And your market is also very determined by your rates you charge as a trainer.
Yeah.
And I think my rates are a little bit on the premium side. And I think that really helps you to really filter out the kind of people that's a little bit more like
Trying to hit on you.
serious. The ones that are just like, okay, I'm just going to try, I'm just going to play.
They know lah. They
Yeah,
know lah.
yeah. So
Ah,
a lot
play,
of the
play.
clients I have are the maybe older adults like 40 to 50 where you have already set a certain amount of, you have a certain amount of income and a certain amount of savings, you have a certain amount of lifestyle capital already, then you can hire a personal trainer and pay him the amount
Yeah,
that you
man.
need.
Totally, man. The ties, man.
So they don't, no one hit on you. Ah man, I thought they do
Cannot
like.
be the one.
I don't have-
Yeah, all the aunties will be like, hey Janice, you know my personal trainer is Miss Bradley. My God, so fucking
Cannot be, bro. You just
I have a lot of referrals from auntie clients.
There
A lot of
you
them
go!
recommend each other, yeah.
referrals, they be like early morning Tai Chi. Fuck that shit. We got Bradley, bro. Why you need Tai Chi? So like no attempt to hit on you. Bro, it's not like the movies way. What the fuck?
Repressing
Sure
that
God, why
memory.
you just don't
Sure
take this
God.
away?
Repressing that memory.
You're pressing. Sure, God, why you telling
am I trying
me
to
no? Bro, I don't
No,
even train people and they coming to hit.
Wow.
Okay, I think I have a.
You and I do.
I
I
got
have
some
a very-
anti problems. I got mad.
Okay, cut first.
Okay. Am I so? Hey, wait, your live idea?
Yeah.
I just replied his message, but you talk first.
Yummy.
I was gonna ask, so okay, I know you were talking about people hitting on you and that lah. Okay, so I know because we know each other like what 2 years already?
Yeah.
Almost 3 years already, I think.
Almost 2 years. Two years already. Now
Yeah.
I think it's 2018. Oh shit, I lost count.
Yeah.
3 years.
No, it's 3 years because I
2017,
remember when I
2017,
when I
yeah.
started dating Jen, then
Yeah.
then we met anyone also. I remember.
Oh, best one time meet ever.
Bro, you know what's his reaction after he ate anyone? He like,
It's fucking godlike. It's godlike.
Can you grab on anyone here?
they do a specific delivery.
beep it.
They do beep it.
Okay.
I think they can what,
Cannot be sure lah. I think.
bro.
You
Money
have very
can.
similar
What.
taste lah. Because I know you don't like Shimenya Shishido. What do you
Oh.
think?
No.
You like as well?
Have you tried Vanish, you know?
Really, man, that's usually.
Yeah, I
Is
want-
it the
I haven't tried it, I
Instagram?
haven't tried it.
Big pop slap one.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm okay lah. But
Yeah, we'll try it again.
Have you?
I enjoyed it the first time I tried it lah.
Then?
I quite enjoyed it. I haven't gone back since. Because it's damn gelat lah, I gotta say.
Ayo, every time I walk out of a Menya Shishido meal, right? Do you know when I don't know, this is just me lah. When I walk out of an Ippudo meal, I feel like, wow, arigatou gozaimasu. When I walk out of Menya Shishido, I'm like, wow, Pukimaku. Bro, it's so like oily, it's so like gaki and shit. I mean, the first few times I kind of went, maybe I liked it because of the huge slab. But after I reduced, I've been eating less lah, right? Then after that, when you really go beyond that, right, you're like, wow, dude, this is so much, man. And not only that, the broth, it kind of tastes very oily. So I wasn't a fan. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about already.
we were talking about heating.
Wait, what you
Being
saying?
hit on.
Being hit
No,
on.
I would say,
But the
I
food
feel
first.
like the Shishido place, right? I feel like it caters very well to Malaysian audience.
Because
and I
of
think
the-
because you guys all appreciate the more fine, delicate taste of what a Japan ramen is supposed to be. How Shishido just whacks everything together, damn gao, damn oily, right?
That's the
I
Malaysian.
mean, I like it, wait. I gotta say, I really like it.
Is it?
Yeah,
if I
but-
recall it, I quite enjoy it. Maybe it doesn't jive with your more delicate appreciation for
Wow,
it.
it's such a
No,
nice
because
way.
this guy,
Right.
low
Such a
key
good
bias
guy.
Japan, low key bias, bro.
Not
Low key
low-key,
bias,
high key
Ah,
bias.
high at me today.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm
that's
fine,
true.
bro.
I
It's
really
just
love
whack.
Japanese shit.
It's just that when you're eating it, it's like, oh my god, all this
I don't know
calories.
lah, because to me, I like char kway teow ma.
Yeah,
Char kway teow
it's-
is very gao ma. It's very whack, very oily, very greasy, and it's very guilt, like, wow, guilt-ridden, right? No, not ridden, guilt-felt, I don't know, wrapped. But like, for some reason, I think it's the soup that I just maybe personally don't enjoy. But you know, right, there was this fucking long-ass comment on recent Miyagi Shishido that fella went like pure thesis on me. You know?
This is.
Oh, you wrote in your YouTube.
Yeah, on my YouTube.
Yeah,
So I don't know why you keep shitting on Menya Shishido or whatever. I'm like,
He liked it, is it?
huh?
He liked the place lah.
Kind of felt like
Clearly, he loves
He
the
worked there,
place.
is it?
I don't.
What was this? Is
He got shares there, is it?
You go find lah. It was
Yeah.
my recent Miyagi Shishido video.
This
He
is-
was so pissed, man. He was like going. Oh, I don't hear shit lah, but that fellow went like off the rails, man. So I don't want that. Like actually, I just don't like it lah. I don't like Bangkara either.
It's preference lah. I think. I feel like the soup doesn't have. The soup doesn't have that richness lah.
Yeah,
To me lah, like I go Ippudo, that the soup is like
it's the bowl, bro. Ippudo's bowl, you know.
The damn long triangular.
It's
kind of-
the material of the bowl, right, that contains the heat. So when you eat the noodle from beginning to end, it's still hot.
Okay.
On top of that, I think maybe you're right. Maybe it's a more. I hate to use the word simpler, so I'm trying to find a different
Where's
fucking
the
word.
comment?
But I think it has
Find
less.
later lah.
Okay, like.
It has less ingredients within the soup.
Yeah.
Hence, you can taste each individual note. Versus, like maybe what you're saying is true, like the delicate part, like Miyashito just wax the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Like they just basically took like 4 different sauces, 5 different sauces, whacked into
Yeah,
the
even
broth.
lemon, man. Of all.
Yeah, bro, you saw the lemon ramen? Dude, what the fuck is that?
But would you, right? Let me ask you this: if a Japanese tries to recreate char kway teow to the kind of Japanese style of char kway teow,
Uh-huh.
where hey, maybe it's whatever it is, the Japanese are simple.
Yeah.
Would you enjoy it?
I don't
No,
think so.
I don't know.
No, right? I probably would not.
Yeah.
So I think recreations are.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, there are certain things that I truly enjoy that are recreations of. Like, let's say, like you said, nasi lemak, pancake, or whatever fuck, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's pretty decent. Like, burger, I think did a pretty decent job with the burger, although there's no rice. But like, okay, quite good. But versus, I just personally don't like Miyashito. We can analyze it like mad lah, but
Which I enjoy doing. I gotta say, I really enjoy deciphering and dissecting.
when was the last time you had it?
1 year ago. Eh.
Wow.
1 year ago. I have it every year, bro.
Just
I
to
have
prove
every
yourself right.
No, I have a. Okay, so this is my process, right? Every time it hits January, I will try Bangkara, I'll try Ippudo, I'll try like every single ramen place I can find, Bari Uma, whatever lah, right? Whatever is worthy to put on the vlog, I'll put on the vlog.
Dude,
And
this
whether-
is why. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I
Bank account.
yeah, this one my bank account.
Yeah.
But I love food so much, right?
Nice.
So I will hit all these spots and I will try every single thing and be like, yes, same as
And-
last year. And Jen is also the second buffer. So when she eats it also, she's like, no feels. Like, Zero yeah, was good what?
You too as well. I mean, three of you guys seem to have very similar taste buds.
I hate a lot more things than he does.
You know what's just funny? Because my dad says, I'm a picky eater.
Yeah, I'm quite picky with my food, I think. Yeah,
Bro.
yogurt's a no-no. Generally sour things, just
Why?
a no-no.
So you don't eat potato chips, sour and onion?
Sour cream and
No,
onion.
I do, but I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like
I know how to explain. I know how to explain.
Okay, please take away. Take it
He
easy.
just doesn't like strong scented
We
food.
studied in US, New York.
Yeah.
He
New
just,
York.
yes.
Maybe.
he just doesn't like strong scented food. So for example, you know that Chinese almond jelly?
Fuck that shit.
What's that?
You know the
Don't
almond
worry
jelly?
about it.
What's that?
You don't know
Don't
almond
worry
jelly?
about it. What's
It's
almond jelly?
Go.
No.
What?
Is it Guan
It's
Go?
not Guan and Go.
What's Guan and Go?
It's Guan and Go, bro.
It's not Guan Go. It's black one, what, right?
Yeah, isn't it?
No, wait, what?
Guan
No, it's
Go
the
is
white
black.
color cube
Guan and
one.
Go is not the almond jelly.
Kueh lapis.
But you don't like
is
Guan
it?
and Go also?
Kueh lapis.
Go
is
is
it?
different
not
channel.
my
Different channel lah. I'm sorry.
Kueh lapis
It's
is
okay
not
lah.
No, it's a black. It's not black. Sorry, it's a white color, cloudy.
It's like a tong sui kind of thing when you know.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm so lost
He
right
hates
now.
that shit. Okay, so first of all, he doesn't like yogurt, right? Why?
Yeah.
Because when you eat yogurt, what do you taste? You taste like that fermented sour smell.
It tastes like it's rotten, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
He doesn't like
Straight up, it tastes
He
like
doesn't
it.
like strong scented cheese. So for example, you wouldn't like blue cheese. You wouldn't like.
Actually, I don't like so sorry.
I'm a
It's okay not to like it, right?
huge cheese fan, bro.
The smell of Parmesan also is very like, ah.
Can you eat tahu busuk?
No, cannot.
bro.
I cannot. I can't even reach the place, bro.
Chong would
I-
beg to differ.
I just want. I just want to state on the record, right?
Yeah.
There are only probably 3 things I don't eat. 3, you know, bro. Not even full fingers of one hand.
Okay.
I want to take a guess.
You will never guess it because it's
Some kind
not
of African
with-
fruit.
It's an African fruit. It's called a spiky melon. It's yellow on the outside and it's green in the
It
inside.
sounds like the banana song, yellow on the outside.
It tastes like a mixture between like kiwi and some fuck all.
Oh,
Okay, I hate it so much. Number 2, I don't like hamo, which is a type of Japanese eel. I literally, when I went to Japan, I ate it in front of the store. I spat it out in front of her.
Holy shit. They didn't cook it
Bro,
well.
what the fuck, bro?
I literally like, it said, oh hamo, hamo. Then I said, oh, I fucking throw
I'm
away.
sure quite normal lah, right?
I don't know.
It sounds like a lot of people would hate it. It sounds like this person selling hamo. It's not her first time seeing someone spit it out.
I walked away lah, so I didn't really like, sorry. I didn't comment this time, I didn't walk away. Like, this is so bad. So I turned around, I see it, and I walk away. It was so bad. And then the third thing, actually, I don't remember the third thing. I probably ate everything. I ate like bull penis and shit also. It's quite bad. But I would still eat it again if it's
Natto,
deep
bro.
fried. Natto, I have it every day for
I
breakfast.
hate natto.
Same,
bro.
same, bro. Yeah. Buff
I
people,
hate
buff people say
Oh, you don't like natto?
Hate
I'm some
natto.
buff already lah. Deduction.
I hate natto, bro. What?
Why?
It smells like trash. It looks like trash. Actually, it looks worse than trash. I would argue trash is
Yo,
better than
it's
none.
like spider eggs or frog eggs.
Yeah, bro. It looks like Alien versus Predator, right? Alien just a fucking OKU alien gave birth to those type of eggs.
And then got slime and shit like that.
Because the regular alien will give birth to bigger eggs.
You know,
OKU will give small eggs.
So in my life,
Oh, man.
alright, it's my
Oh.
life's mission to learn to appreciate everything we eat.
Oh, I appreciate, bro.
I used to hate brinjal.
What
He's
about
still-
that? Oh, terung is it?
He's
Oh,
like,
okay, okay,
he's
okay.
growing to
Terung.
be-
I'm okay
I
with
love
it.
that.
I used to hate natto as well. I used to hate yogurt.
Yeah.
But I would force myself. So every year I have a different thing, but this year I don't know why I don't have. I would force myself to eat that specific thing until I learn how to appreciate that thing.
That's a little hardcore. It's quite hardcore, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Because there is like if you go to so many different countries, right, there's bound to be something that you just don't like. But there are people who love it and that's why it exists, right?
Yeah.
So if you learn to eat it, you will learn how to appreciate and learn how to like relate to that culture. Just like how
man
you
of
saw.
culture.
Yeah, this guy. man
Just
of
like
culture.
you know when I was in
I
US,
don't
I
know,
made
man.
Maggi goreng.
Yeah.
I made Maggi goreng, you know. I legit bought like the block of belacan. I made like sambal, I made Maggi goreng, right? And then like my room is like, dude,
So
this smells like something died in here.
Yeah, belacan smells bad.
Bro, belacan is amazing.
Then I was
So when you
like,
cook it, it's different now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
great,
lah.
but when it's like raw, it smells like trash.
so I told them to just try it. I said, dude, I don't eat a dead animal. Then I'm like, it's not a fucking dead animal. But after they ate it, they were like, damn, this is fucking good way. Right? So there has to be like this. Oh, I don't like cockroaches. I've had cockroaches.
Bro, hell fuck. Is that even a statement?
Yeah,
Is that even
yeah.
a statement, bro?
Yeah, it was quite bad.
You ate cockroach?
Yeah, I have.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
It was
John?
like a cockroach fried rice in New York.
cockroach fried rice?
There, you remember that place? I
Would
recommended
you
it.
even consider eating cockroach fried rice?
New York is a fucked up place, lah.
Bro, that sounds like something
It's
you
a
eat in
Thai place
Thailand,
or
bro.
something.
It was a Japanese place.
I thought it was a Thailand thing.
It literally smelled right like toilet bowl. You know?
Yeah, it's a cockroach. What you expect? It's
I'm not even talking
Chanel.
about. I'm not even talking about Japanese toilet bowl.
Like
I'm talking
Japanese
about.
toilet bowl.
No, I'm talking about R&R.
South R&R toilet. Oh.
So did they fry it till it's dry, or is there
Yeah.
still like pus coming out?
Got some, got pass.
Dude, guaranteed the supply of roaches in New York is in abundance.
It was the mini one.
Yo, I getting some weird feels.
I even had all the crickets and shit in Bangkok, also not bad lah, like
That's
Coco
a
lah.
vlog.
Yeah, I even ate a live silkworm. I'll eat like live
Man of
octopus.
culture.
Yeah, bro, I'm just gonna stick to chicken breast, man.
Then I remember I went to Korea with Andrew one time as well. Then there was this lady who literally, you know, the fish is moving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I thought
Octopus, what?
they eat octopus.
and-
Octopus.
Yeah, and octopus is one thing, but the fish one is damn fucked up. I don't really remember this.
Fish.
Yeah, it was a fish. It looked like a tilapia. Okay, so the fish is like that, right? Right. The woman took like a long needle and just went through the head, and then of course the fin is like moving. Then she would slice the meat off the fish as it is alive. Then after that, right, the fish would die eventually out of pain. Then she would put it in a plastic bag and give to you. Then right, to eat said fish, you would have to use your chopsticks and tear out the meat out of its bone while the mouth is like gaping and the eyes are like
Freaking Koreans, man.
freaking Koreans. And we ate it and mom was like, I'm not eating this. Then dad me and you ate it.
Nice.
Nice or not?
No taste.
Quite fucking savage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember this one. I think I wiped it out of my memory.
We even had a haircut in
Some-
Korea.
Some things you should
Suppress.
forget.
Some
Yeah.
things just suppress it.
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck we got to this lah. Oh man, she should know, right?
Okay. No, I just want to say this. I want to say that, and this is something that I've been realizing recently as well. I don't know whether you guys feel the same. I find it really hard to go somewhere new, restaurant that's new. I haven't tried before to really
Comfort
try the
food.
food. Maybe some comfort food, but I've had it before. I've experienced it before. But anywhere new, I really don't go into it because I feel like, and this is probably the problem with our generation going forward, that certain food places that you want to try, right, you need to look for influencers or people that you know, people that you trust to really tell you where to go. I find it hard to go to somewhere new to eat. So that's why I just want to say that I think your job as a vlogger trying different food like that is a good deed to society.
Thanks.
At least for me. At least for me.
Wow.
Really.
Out of my bank account.
Thank you so
So we
much.
do accept
I should do a Patreon, right? Don't you think I should do a
do
Patreon?
a-
Just put a CIB or Maybank account there. I have a friend who does that.
Twitch,
Oh, is it?
Twitch, bro,
Yeah.
Twitch,
It's
bro,
very simple, yeah.
Twitch, bro.
Yeah, like I feel like I want to do. Okay, so I don't know whether I told you why I started the blog also lah.
Okay, I think you wanted to. Okay, tell me about
I wanted to shit on like people like Care Foodie all that lah. Because they all make it look like
I think we need to have
Ding, ding,
have
ding,
a
ding.
YCS for John. Yeah.
So
Wow.
YCS, what's
Wow.
YCS?
Yeah, like
That was maybe 100th episode.
like for John, he will be the one sitting here, and we will be talking to John. You know.
Yeah lah. Then after that's why I wanted to do that lah. Because I don't want to con them money what. Fucker restaurant pay these people to do this type of shit one. There's no
True.
person that's true. You also did honest reviews
One
and all
of
that
the
what.
KL foodie video, it looks good. When I went there, it was shit.
Yeah, bro.
Then I balik, bro.
I just went
at
Rebel,
this
I
point.
just went to Rebel Pasta. Oh, so disappointing.
Was it featured on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
recently.
Oh,
In
my
Carefully
Untitled-
is the guy that does that. Is that the one?
No, that one different one. But that one also chuck already. Or maybe I just blocked him out lah. I don't know lah.
So sad.
But it's always like that ma. Dude, there was one time right. I think it was called Fun and Taste. I posted a
I
video.
thought the thing was gone already. It's no more.
Still there.
Still there, fine.
So right, I did this video right to shit on Fun and Taste, you know. I saw this video, Fun and Taste on Facebook. I said it in my video, right? You know I damn candid, I'll do whatever I want. Then they say, this nasi lemak right with pork skin is damn good, you know. So I go review, wow,
This is
damn
shit.
fucking expensive, right? And tastes like damn gelat like that. I still finished it because it was fucking expensive. They removed my video.
Who removed?
They like, you mentioned Fun and Taste. I put like a short clip of their video, so maybe that's why they took it down.
It was on YouTube.
Yeah.
They
They took it down, so it's no longer there. Damn sad.
Hot damn.
was
It is
freedom of
a-
speech, man.
I actually want to do this video, right? I know we're sidetracking so far, lah, but I want to do this video, right, of double parkers, you know.
Double
Here
fuckers.
we go lah.
Literally.
Personally, right, Brad, do you think it'll work?
No.
What do you mean by that? So you feel
I'm gonna
very
record every car that double parks and like the problems it causes with people like waiting, and then the jams.
You do know that includes your mom, right?
Yes.
It reminds me of what Casey Neistat did with the bike lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used the horn, is it?
No. He
Not
just
the horn,
crashed
he
into a car.
Intentionally crashing.
Yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, of course.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be
Right?
very good.
Or potholes, ah.
PSA.
You don't do it in OEG lah unless you want to get your car scratched and shit and every day. Many people can't target attack you, bro. I think they will know where you stay.
True that.
Yeah.
Create a new
Do it in
channel.
PJ. Do it in PJ. Do it with
I'm gonna sidetrack so far, lah.
So
So
let's get out of track.
Okay.
Whatever the
Back to
sidetrack.
getting hit on.
no, I actually want to ask about your modeling career.
Well, we finished his
Wait,
getting
where's
hit.
the transition? Where's the transition?
Yeah.
So right now we're stopping at you
Getting
having
hit on.
having contracts with two gyms.
Yep.
Right. So then where's the?
Hey, you do
is that
model,
present
ah?
time?
Now that's present time, yes. Yes, I did for a bit. No, I think we were, okay, so this is after I quit my job. Then I just said, okay, if I can replicate making 3K a month, I'd be damn happy already, honestly. Because that was like, I was 22, 23, like whatever lah. Let's make this amount of money first and see what I can do. But I was training that one guy in this residence gym. And then suddenly this lady come and ask, hey, can you train what kind of charges and all that? I started charging her like $80. Then some other lady come and ask, some other uncle asked, hey, how can I train? No, they charge a bit more. And I built up a list of clientele over there to the point where the management of Clubhouse was a little bit unhappy that, hey, why is this guy training? Because they also had their in-house gym. But these people are bringing me in as a guest. Because you're allowed to do that if you're a resident of the gym. To train them.
Nothing wrong there.
Yeah. So the guy actually stopped working with them. Yeah. So they asked me whether or not they want to work with them. And that was since 2014 till today. So it has been quite a symbiotic relationship in a way.
I see.
Their rates are not bad. So whatever that I charge the client, they take 30%, I get 70%, which is much better than what Fitness First charges. And my rates are a little bit higher. But yeah, I've been doing that for 6 years, despite the fact that every single one, my family, friends, and all that didn't think that would work. Because it's not a permanent thing. I have zero fixed income. You don't get a basic. If you don't train clients, you don't get any money at all. But I managed to survive. I was making. I was quite surprised as well. Because I think there's a stat that goes like 90% of personal trainers don't make it beyond the first year.
What?
A lot of them doing part-time, just train and already. Because it's
Quick money lah, in a way.
It's not quick money, but it's brutal hours lah.
Oh.
So most clients who I train, let's say if you're someone who can afford personal training, most of them either train really early in the morning before they go work. That's usually after
Or really
work.
late.
Yeah. Usually from your like 11 to like 4 or 5, right? It's really like a dead time, unless maybe you're like school kids who come home after school at 1, 2, or tai-tais at home, what you do.
Sure.
But it's brutal in that sense that most of your friends or my friends who have been working from 9 to 5, whatever's happening usually happens after
hours.
And during after hours, that's when I have to work. So I felt like there was a little bit of sacrifice in the initial years when I'm still like, shit, I don't have a life, blah, blah, blah. But I quite enjoy that, to be fair. I quite enjoy personal training.
Is it because you just generally like fitness, right?
I would say I generally like fitness, but I want to say the more important trait of being a personal trainer that can endure through doing this for 6 years is to really enjoy listening and talking to people. I really like that, I want to say. I always joke that, hey, I feel like I get more value out of my clients than I give them, because I think they're of a certain position in their life where they're able to give advice in a very impartial and good way. Wisdom, you're right. Exactly. And yeah, that's what I enjoy, and that's one of the reasons why
Such a humble guy.
I
Humble
must be
brag,
also
Humble, Brad is humble.
the transformation lah.
No brag,
When
Brad
they
is
become,
no
they
brag.
become better and stuff.
They enjoy it, but I would say this, I would say, I think I started working out for vanity reasons. You want to get attention from girls, you want to get lose weight, look good. But I think ultimately one of the reasons why most people start working out is because they are unhappy with what they have in their current life. Be it whatever it is, like you have problems with speaking with girls, you have problems with like being confident, talking to a crowd and all that. And even when you get the body, when you get the biceps, you get the chest, right? It doesn't really fix the problem. And if you can actually look at that, detach yourself from saying, hey shit, I've gone through this fitness journey for 1-2 years. And yeah, I have the body, I have the physique, but hey, I'm not really maybe mentally or emotionally satisfied than I was before I started this journey. But if you can really detach yourself and say that, okay, I've got this physique, I realize that it doesn't work, how can I detach myself and figure out what's the next step to actually getting what I really want? Because getting a body is not really a solution to a lot of your life's problems.
This is the fucking self-actualization, bro.
This
is why you Buddha, you know. You Buddha, bro.
other cheers.
I know already.
Put lah.
Just
Refill for you
leave
lah.
some for Zen. Leave some for Zen.
Other
Leave
cheers.
some for Zen. Leave some for Zen.
Leave some for Jen.
Okay, cheers.
Other cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Down the ching chong.
So, how did you, I don't know if you know what I'm asking, how did you transition from that? Because I know you referred me, it's very kind to refer me to a few copywriting jobs.
Oh yeah.
With T-Docs, I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fucking
refer me
crazy.
to MC some few jobs
Let
lah.
me try. Slowly, I just know you for like 2 hours, bro.
Yeah, it's good
So,
enough.
I know you introduced me to T-Docs, and I was like, how the fuck you know T-Docs? So I used to do a bit of modeling for them.
What?
Yeah. How the fuck did you go into modeling,
Hey,
bro?
can I see your old modeling picture if you don't mind?
I'll show you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you go into modeling?
okay, the modeling thing, I don't know how it started, but I tell you, the Malaysian modeling scene is it's all over the place. You have, how do I get, you have girls who you know, when you go to clubs and bars, some girls just bring cigarettes in.
Yes.
Sure.
180
Yeah, girls
per
like
hour.
those, no, 180 per hour is a lot, man. 180 per night, more like it. 250 a night.
Because one of my friends
He
does
does the
that.
market.
One of my friends does
I used to do
that.
that.
She say 180. Then I like, oh.
Wait, you used to do that?
I used to be the guy that kind of protects.
Like, it's the protector of the girls. You
Wait,
sell
you
it-
were a... Wait, what?
No,
That's college,
it's
that's
normal.
college.
I also do
Year
that.
2 or year
They
3.
pay you like
Protector.
400 per night to protect the girls, right?
Protector of
I
girls?
get paid 250 lah, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, I get 400 to protect the girls. Just
Protect
like
girls
watch.
in
No,
what
because
context?
those guys will, some of the guys will like try to touch the girls or
Oh, in a club lah.
in a club. So you need
Oh.
you just need to go to like, excuse me, no.
Okay, this was in Mid Valley. It was a G6 or something. That was called there.
Vertigo or G6. G6 was the old one.
Were you there as well? Fuck competitor, wey.
Bro, no.
No, still so bad lah. man.
Oh, you used to do that?
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, these girls,
Go back.
these girls who were there selling cigarettes, they also can be runway models. The next day, they can be billboard models as well.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're
usually
good
they
enough.
are.
And that's because there really is no, like any other freelance job, there's no fixed income when it comes to modeling. You can get paid like 10K for being the face of Samsung this month. You can get paid 0 for the next few months. So it's a lot of dry seasons, and if you really want to generate income, hey, you should really find avenues like this. So
Just use
cigarette
your
was one of them.
cigarette is actually
Yeah.
very big.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. But how did you get into it?
Someone referred you,
Someone
I guess.
referred me. And then
Usually
say,
just referring.
look a bit big size. Okay, look like I can protect the girls. But literally, I was just standing there and seeing them chatting with the guys. And all that. They get a lot of tips though. I think the
Yeah, they
reason
give
why the
tips,
girls get
The girls never let me know how much tips they got. Fuckers.
Bro, basically on buy cigarette, just keep the change lah at this point. Right?
And usually I think so lah. I don't know.
Cigarettes are expensive one what?
Yeah,
They'll charge a bit more also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just
Yeah.
buying
Wait,
because
so you were protector of girls?
yes, protector of
That
girls.
was your
If it,
CV,
I should
protector of
I should
Ah,
put that in the CV.
did anyone like try to disturb your girls before or not? Because I had,
Sure
I had,
got
I had,
lah.
I had like few.
That's why your
incidents.
job is the protector of
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah. Hey
I
bro,
think I
pretty
did, I
fucked
think I
up, you know. I actually went to a fight, you know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Are you listening to this fucking shit?
Wait, you?
Went to a fight lah.
Why?
Cause fucker touch my girl, bro.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean not my girlfriend lah, but you know the girl I protect
So
lah.
he
beat
gets
the guy
paid
up.
more, man.
You beat the guy up.
I mean, we went into a fight. I didn't beat him up. I just, excuse me, no, then it's because I think he was a bit more drunk and we was at the club at Gardens last time before they closed down. What's the name?
G7?
Vertigo. It was Vertigo.
Yeah.
So, selling, spank the ass and then I...
What the fuck?
No, actually sometimes I miss things up because you have 3 girls, right? 3 or 4 girls, so you need to... So, I saw in live, then I went to the guy, excuse me, please, this is out of limits. If you're not interested for a cigarette, please do not buy. I go professional, you know? Professional.
Yeah, it's very professional.
Yeah, then he me calling Chinese and shit. Okay, fine. Then the next girl, I mean, sometimes the girls, they don't know who they talk to. What? No, they wouldn't know who they talk to. So some people will go to the same individual. So this another girl went to the same individual. Then he smacked again lah. Yeah, then she was like no, not but of course she didn't like it lah. So she's like no. Then the guy's like, hey, what the fuck, you know? I bought cigarette, anything. So I went there lah. Then he's like, hey, you again. Then he just pushed my bag, you know. He's like, hey, what the fuck, you know. So I don't like it lah. So he attacked me first, what? So I assume as self-defense, you know. Rule number 1: if you want to fight with people, let them do the whacking to you first, because you are self-defense. So he just pushed me down. I headbutt him.
Oh, the heck. What did
You Matarazi
that
him.
escalated quickly.
I headbutt
bro.
he like that because I was standing.
Yeah.
So he was sitting down in this like a stool chair. So he was in the position, you know. So he pushed, bam. Then he.
Oh.
And then his friends all came. Yeah, like what? You all touch my girls for what? Huh? You all touch my girls for what? And then they came. Then some people all like, oh, you know, they don't help you. They just stand in circle. Hey, what the fuck,
Yeah.
bro? Then the bouncer came. The bouncer, of course, we will ask the permission. What? The bouncer know us. Then bouncer let you all get out. So when we went after that, they all left out. So I just, that's right. Yeah, but that's right. Then I asked. I told one of the girl, you just go and have a seat. You chill lah, okay?
You don't have a cigarette.
cigarette?
You go take a tray.
Then she just go and chill. Then after that, when we were going back home, they were outside, you know.
What the fuck?
They were outside, you know.
Oh,
They were outside waiting. So
shit.
because I know they're going to be outside. I know they're going to be outside. So they're outside. So I say, you got to be smart, right? When you're working, this kind of thing.
Go back door lah.
Yeah, you know, no, I didn't backdoor. So I asked my girls, y'all chill first. I make a phone call. Because last time in my condo got a lot of Iraqians. So I called Jamal. Literally, I called Jamal.
You're watching this, Jamal.
Yeah, I literally like Jamal, I need you at Vertigo right now. Jamal come with all the Iraqians. So I went out. The Iraqians standing there. I said, you just wait beside the entrance. Okay, just chill. So the Chinese people all come. Then they all come. The moment they touch me, Iraqian just went to did their stuff.
Oh,
did
go,
their stuff,
man.
They did their stuff. So I just stand there and then they go, tum chia. Then papa die. Okay. I mean, bro, they tried. I mean, it's kind of bad lah. But you don't fuck with people, you know. You know what I'm saying?
They clearly instigated it.
They instigated it. What? So they came. Then they whack a bit. The slightest of touching, then they all went like down like cockroach, you know. And then after that, I just say, "You want continue or not?" Then they just say, "No, sorry." Then I say, "Wait." I call my girls card, apologize. Then he said sorry.
Really protector of girls, wait.
Apologize.
Guardian, you know. Guardian of girls.
Apologize.
Your CV is got protector.
No protector
He's
lah.
not no protector. Guardian.
Guardian, bro. This is Indian, bro.
Contactor.
Guardian.
Yeah. So I apologized. Then he apologized. Then the friend. Then I say, please don't do this anymore. Yeah, I went back lah.
Damn.
Bro, whatever you're gonna say right now, you have to kill someone to get your
I can't top that.
It was pretty serious. I mean, because my client are paying me money to protect the girls. But what if the girls say this guy didn't do a good job and then I die the next day?
Then you no more guardian.
Yeah, I know my guardian, bro. So.
Gardenia.
Guardian.
But that guy instigated it. He straight pushed me for no reason, bro. So I gave him a good headbutt, and my headbutt is pretty painful, you know. If you know the story about my headbutts.
I will elaborate later on these
Yeah.
headbutting stories.
But the thing is, they waited outside, you know, like for close legit 2 hours, because we don't work for 1 hour, we work at 2, 3.
But did you go into modeling after that?
No. But he went into. I didn't go into modeling lah, okay? But yeah. So
There's a lot of weird shit that happens after trial when people are drunk and
you
goes on
know it.
secrets.
You know it.
It's insane.
Andrew and I clearly are just spot
So
fast.
much weird shit.
Bro, most I know is Brian Q, bro.
I just want to point out I've been to a club less than 5 times in my life.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like clubs. I don't like loud noises. I don't like.
Do you like
I
clubs?
don't enjoy it, but
Oh.
working scenarios.
Yeah,
you know,
It's
have
work
to-
lah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so you were protector of girls. Unfortunately, not guardians of girls.
That's next level, man.
That one next level, I have to headbutt and fight and all that. But so you were doing that, and then who came to you and said, "Hey, you done buff whatever, you should do modeling."
You damn buff or whatever.
Must be a lady.
No, you were saying like that
pause,
bro, you damn big, bro.
We pause. We take.
You,
Yeah, how you get back to modeling though? From secret, from
that's actually what I was very curious.
from Marlboro to modeling. You know.
Bro, the modeling, I feel like the modeling scene in KL is very wide ranging. Like you can do this and do that and do that.
And then you-
which in a way is great. I mean, you don't really have droughts of not having income, but you don't have a fixed income. I mean, you don't have fixed income. Like you have very high income months, and very low income months. You get a lot of prestige from being in the cover of a magazine or a billboard or whatever it is, and sometimes you have secrets clubs and go fight with people. So it's a lot of things going on. But how I got into modeling was I joined this competition which I didn't know. I think my friend signed up for me, but she said, "Hey, actually, you're in this. You go, just go Saturday, just go
Nice.
casting." So I went. It was a competition that was organized by Amateur Academy.
I knew it lah. I just
Yeah.
knew it's gonna be that.
So I started there, and then I didn't win. Some other guy won. But we all. It was
you
a very.
fought with Sue, is it?
Sue was there.
You
yeah.
fought Sue. You lost to Sue. Of course, you
Yeah,
lost to
Sue is
Sue lah, bro.
super,
Sue sure
yeah.
win, bro. Sue was my college.
college,
one
right?
college.
Yeah,
Sue is
yeah.
fucking good looking, bro.
Sue memang,
You
bro.
you were in the same batch with Sue.
He stayed around the corner.
I am no
It
surprise.
was so close, but Sue won.
Yeah, bro.
You know Sue, you know Sue.
I know Sue. I know Sue.
Sue.
I know Sue. So, no, because
It worked.
in my college, right, Sue was my college they had a competition called OO Night. It's like some modeling
He
type.
won that
Overnight.
one. He won that one first. Yeah.
He won that, so I was the MC for OO Night. So that's where I know about Sue. Sue is fucking good looking, bro. He go models Japan and shit like that.
He's now
bro.
in Taiwan. I think.
Yeah, he is fucking like Bradley is Buddha. He is Saitama.
Is he bald?
No, he has hair. Like he's just great. Oh, you went to that competition? Okay.
Yeah.
No surprise there. Continue on.
So you won that, but through that, I think there was a bit of exposure lah. So once in a while, you get called to do this runway.
okay.
You get called to do this ad and whatever. But you never really get those jobs. I think you gotta go for casting first. Especially when it's an ad, and you coming from the ad industry, I'm sure you're very aware that
Yes, that
it's a
one, yeah.
huge
There's a line.
waiting list of people, and most of the time, 90% of the time you don't get it. But when you do get it, it's quite lucrative. And I don't want to say, I think runway in Malaysia pays are really shit. Just so you know.
Serious? Mine to share it out?
It's about 250 a day.
Are you fucking serious,
And
bro?
okay, or to be fair, it is a 5-minute walk. I mean, you do.
Yeah,
jog
but
for
it's the
walks.
preparation though.
But you gotta be there in the morning, you gotta make up, you gotta chill, you gotta rehearse, blah blah blah, till for a show at 9. That ends at 9:05, 9:10. You get 250. It's glitz and glamour, but hey, the pay doesn't reflect that.
I think it's more of the opportunity because when you do it,
Yes.
people can scout you, number one.
Mm.
Number two, also can sponsor because nowadays there are a lot of like micro influencers and KOLs like that. So potential is there for you to earn more,
I
man.
mean, talking about influence nowadays, I feel like influence nowadays are losing their
what?
touch, man.
Is it?
Like some people are just influencing for the sake of money. If you don't, then they don't influence anything.
So I feel about food as well.
Yeah. I think it's the same concept we use lah. Like sometimes I see all these influencers like they don't post anything if it's not sponsored.
Oh, I see.
You know, if it's sponsored only they post. But if you want to be like a legit influencer, if people don't pay you money, right? Just if it's good, do it.
have you been like approached
Yeah.
to do influencing
Influencing?
or like sponsors?
I'm sure you know this. I mean, everyone gets this brand, right? This earphone brand. You know what it
Pseudo?
is, right? You know what it is. I mean, these are the things like sometimes you get.
Bro, Sudo literally approached me,
Yeah.
but I was like,
Nah.
no, I actually asked him them sarcastic question lah.
Then you fuck
Yes.
so you fuck yourself up lah.
Yeah, but it's so sketch lah. The guy was from a different country.
Was it pseudo?
Pseudo.
Ah,
So I mean,
pseudo
these are opportunities that you get lah through social media. And Instagram wasn't a big thing in 2015, 2014.
It wasn't,
when I was
yeah.
a bit more active in
Yeah.
modeling.
Oh.
Did anybody come when you're walking by in Babylon like, hey,
Yeah, do you ever get that?
that's Bradley, motherfucker.
Sometimes.
Nice!
Back in the heydays
Yeah.
last
Back in
Back in the
day.
days, wow, back in the days.
Like Basara already, you know.
The fuck? But do people actually go up to you like, hey, are you Bradley?
I want to do. Recently, I got like, I want to do a street concept shoot. Can you do it? But I said I don't do it. I say I recommend friends to you and things like that.
Oh.
I was in Mid Valley day before yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you watch my Tokyo Mega vlog? You know that long...
Was it with you guys?
No. It was
Wasn't.
it was with my company at the time. I mean, in MEP lah, sorry.
Remember,
Yeah, it was a very long video, and at the very end of the video, I walked out of the airplane, and the air stewardess was like, "Oh my fucking god, you are Jonathan Ng. My husband watch you every time before you sleep.
Small
Before he sleeps."
So did you had sex with a girl?
Bro, no. And I was like, what the fuck? Your husband watches my videos? He's like, yeah, wait. So I recorded with her.
I
also.
remember, yeah.
Remember that, right?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so a couple of days ago, I
You
was
met
in
him?
Valley. Bro, he was holding his kid, right?
Yeah.
And he was walking past me, I walked past him, then he like, Jonathan Ng. He chased after me. Then I also like, what the fuck? Then I walked back. Then he was like, hey, bro, I've been watching your shit for so fucking long, wait. Have you forgotten that or not, bro?
I have gotten people recognizing me, just saying they know who I am, and I
You
think
take
the
selfie?
Nasi Lemak diet
Yeah.
has gained me a bit of traction as well.
Do you take
Yeah.
selfie with them?
No, already. I try not to.
I always want to
I
take
feel
selfie.
very awkward lah.
Huh?
I feel very awkward.
Paiseh, bro. Paiseh.
I think it's a very Malaysian
personality
thing.
thing lah.
No, I think it's a
Yeah.
Malaysian thing. Malaysians, when they see
They come
something-
for you for a selfie, or you want to ask them?
I'm the one that
He's
has
us,
selfie.
bro.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This is the first time I see someone. Not first time lah, got a few times also lah. But like, I want to take photo lah, because it's like such a good memory.
I think they will appreciate you being you featuring them in your blog.
I think so.
100%,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
So I know you go through fitness, then you go through modeling. That's when you said fuck it to modeling lah completely. Then you just do pure fitness now lah.
I think modeling is still quite fun. I think one of the most fun modeling experiences I had was recently I did a Tiger ad.
So fucker, you didn't retire lah. You
No,
still
no,
doing
back in
lah.
the days.
It is-
The days
it
was
is-
yesterday.
it is, no, Tiger was just last year. I think it was 2019 or
Oh, is it?
2018, Yeah. I mean selective lah. I mean certain if the pay is good and if they are not. I mean if they ask you to do stupid castings and weird hours and all that, I try to go for it. But the Tiger one was very fun. Despite it being literally you got a call time at 9 a.m. I end the next day at 6 p.m. It's like 6
Oh
a.m.
fuck,
6
dude!
a.m.
I saw your video. That was damn sick, bro.
9 to 6 a.m.
I feel like I need
9
to
to
see the
6,
video now.
and the next day I got to be there at 11 call time way.
What the fuck?
And I went home from Petaling Street, go home,
Clang.
crash at like 7. I woke up at 10 a.m., go again. 3 days.
But the video is fucking superb, bro. He is a
Video
tattoo
is-
artist in the video.
Oh,
then
shit.
yeah, then it's like
I'm gonna watch the video now.
Watch later, bro. Watch later.
I'm gonna
Wait,
watch
wait,
the.
wait.
Watch later.
Watch later lah.
Okay lah, watch later lah.
you posted that video. I know. I saw your Insta story also. Like, bro, this call time fucked up, dude.
It
But
is,
that
it is.
video was so fucking well done. Acting wise, even the father who played.
That's very good.
Yeah, the
He's
father
a
who.
Hong Kong actor.
What's the duration of this video?
I tell you, this video was shot 3 to 4 days, right? Like literally 9 a.m. to 5, 9 a.m. to 5 a.m., 9 a.m. 5 a.m.
2 minutes.
And I got home to sleep. Some of those crew members
Yeah,
literally
didn't
sleep
have
when,
homes.
man. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
And the video is 3 minutes only.
Yeah, 2-3 minutes only.
And I tell you right, this is one of the reasons why I feel like the directors who directed it, I can feel like his frustration because you want your art.
You will know.
I mean, you want your whole concept, your whole idea to really be
Yes, to be streamlined.
that one. But I mean, client decides, hey, this is how the concept of the video should be, blah blah blah. And
Got rain also.
it turned out very it rained.
Yeah,
It
it rained.
turned out very different from what he envisioned it to be.
Oh, is it?
Mm.
Such a shame.
That's
But
why-
it was such a good video though.
But I think there's going to be a director's cut, which I don't know whether he's
Director
coming
cut,
to it.
Wow, like
Snyder
Snyder
cut.
cut,
Huh?
Snyder cut.
Hey bro, but the Snyder Cut trailer really looks so much different.
Yeah.
I'm actually very excited for it.
That's the thing. I feel like a lot of times in the creative industry, the director has this vision,
Mm.
but of course the production house like Warner Brothers or whatever, they kind of like skew that direction. It's only when you get to a very reputable state like Christopher Nolan or whatever do you have pure creative control. Yeah, it's the way it is lah. I think Chop will understand the most lah. Even myself when I do videos, it's like that one lah.
But I'm not sure whether you feel it, because when I was there, despite it being 9 to 5, right, I really enjoyed it because there was that sense of camaraderie with everyone there. Everyone's really working to really get this 3-minute video.
I agree
right?
with him.
Well done.
I agree.
That's crazy. I feel like
Such
this is very fulfilling. And after they finish my shoot, they literally have another shoot the next day. And it was a period, I think Merdeka period, no, Chinese New Year period, yeah. Then
It's like that.
it's quite fun.
It's
I
like
would
that.
say.
It's actually quite fun. I did
I would take projects based on just how exciting.
I mean, I hate to say this lah, but your talent ma.
No bro.
No, I know.
Just work hard.
I've been a talent before. I was in a pilot show for a TV series.
Oh,
And
is it?
it was very easy. You just sit there, they do makeup for you. You do several takes to make sure your line is right or the expression is right. I've done it. The pilot didn't air because it's a pilot. Right? It's meant to either fail or succeed to confirm the next following episodes. So I did it, and I can see the production people. They are hardcore, bro.
Hardcore.
Because on top of all that, so there's pre, there's during, and there's post. So pre, you have to set up, you have to find the equipment, you have to do all that, make sure that this is the direction, you have the storyboard, all that. So writers have to go through all this entire grueling process of dealing with the client as well. Then you maybe you are very nice people. I'm pretty sure if you have to work with the team, you all will be like, I empathize. And you are in yourself, and you and Boye can tell already. You are very understanding, like, bro, I know you have to go through.
Yeah, we got damn difficult people out there.
Yeah, you got difficult talent. And I have experienced difficult talent before, it's fucked up, behind the scenes. After which, when they're done, they have to do post-production, which is basically editing, cropping,
Christ.
making sure everything's
Gone.
and then they have to basically do so many YouTube videos, send the link to the client say I don't like this part, and then they have to fucking redo and upload another YouTube video and all private, and then you have like V1, V2 until V20 something, and then approve only then. And yeah, so basically they don't sleep during that shoot, and they don't sleep after also.
I hope they pay. They get.
They get paid
well.
like shit.
Oh
Okay, boys,
fuck.
I jump first.
Oh, I just gotta go.
Bye, Drew.
Man.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, man. Wait, I don't want to fuck this up, so I need to go slowly.
Okay.
It's alright.
But yeah, man, I think it's part and parcel of being in production now.
Drew, say what do you say when you're going back in Chinese?
再见朋友。
Hey, he has learned well. 再见, 再见.
Yeah,
Father
Learn
will be
well.
proud.
Yeah, man.
I think
You know-
you can just unlock the door and just leave there. Just close the door lah.
Okay, throughout your modeling career and your fitness, right? How has this? I mean, like for some people, when they do this, they feel like they're one step above, they got
Everyone else.
than everyone else, right? How did this take you as a person? Like, how did it change you? Did you feel like, what, I'm more of a
As a talent,
as a
maybe.
talent, like I can achieve so much thing in life, like, or maybe like, wow, I didn't know I could do this. And then how did it like evolve you from Brad, maybe now you're Bradley,
His name was Memang Bradley.
Me and Bradley, it's just an example.
I feel like, and your experience just now during the fight was.
Hey, you want me to sit there?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's just continue.
We should sit together, man.
Yes.
Thumbnail. I don't know whether it changed me, but I want to say it's very reassuring that there is more to success than having a full-time job. I think that was one main takeaway, and perhaps something I share with MJ as well. Him coming from a very unorthodox background in
Yes.
terms of education. You don't really. I mean, if you want to start something, I think there's a lot of different ways to do it, lah.
For sure. We just stick to the
in
conventional
Australia,
route. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it changed me a lot, but I think at a certain point there was a bit of a feeling to you're gonna prove people wrong. More people close to me that really tell me that, hey, this is not sustainable. You cannot do this, blah blah blah. there was that. There was that feeling that.
Understand.
The insecurity also comes with it, like, I feel.
Correct,
Because
correct.
everybody's telling you that you're doing something that's not conventional and it's wrong. So it's fucking hard, bro. Right? To go against the flow, the norm, and like you're just basically climbing upstream, man. It's fucking tough.
Sorry,
man.
you with your vlogs, you with your MCing gig as well.
Yeah,
Do you
bro.
get that from the family?
What, family?
Your-
Oh,
your
bro, that's a
family,
whole
family.
other story, bro.
Through this
Yeah.
MCing.
Yeah, that's a
full-time
whole story, bro. It goes
Okay,
through
okay.
college, man. Takes,
Yeah.
I think, 20 minutes to
But you
explain.
but you completed your degree, lah, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Finish.
Yeah.
But it's we are all very privileged and lucky to go through that, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can understand, man, especially when people berate you, you know. Like they tell you like your shit or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
they
Wow.
berate you, but then now they like, good job.
Yeah.
That's a very nice self-fulfillment, you know?
It is a very nice feeling, but I am finding it more and more, and I try to neglect that emotion in a way. I find it hard to say I'm proud of you these days for someone who has done something for you.
You find it difficult.
I find it difficult to say that because I find why is it that in order for them to really get this appreciation from me, they have to really achieve and do something.
Wow, bro, you're
I
gonna be
don't
tough
know,
as that, bro.
That is
It's tough love, man.
it's something that I used to always find it hard to feel proud of my own achievements and what I've
Oh,
done.
proud of yourself.
So what is
Correct, correct.
Yes, that's true. That's
So
me
what's
as well.
what is there for you?
I mean, there.
I mean, like you say, you find it quite hard to be proud of your achievements, but
I find it hard to be
Right.
proud of my achievements. I also find it hard to say. I find it hard to say I'm proud of someone because they've done something.
Oh, for someone else as well.
Correct. Because I think that regardless of what they do,
Mhm.
they should deserve
Credit.
your your friendship, your affection, and your
Recognition.
appreciation. Yeah. But when you say what is there for me, what do I
Yeah.
want to achieve? This is one thing I feel that I feel comfortable. I feel very privileged, and I know that is a not a dangerous place to be if you want to grow. I'm still trying to contend with this because I find that at least my income as a personal trainer is a comfortable one,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I'm quite happy with at least how I set up all my investment plans to be, thanks to MJ's help. Lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And right now I'm trying to pursue a few other things which I find hard to kind of replicate that drive compared to when I first quit my full-time job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think one of the most transformative times in my life was when I really just ditched my full-time job. I burned the bridges. I got to start from having 2 clients, making about 500-600 ringgit a month as a 23-24-year-old. And I think also probably previous breakup as well.
Yeah.
I think those moments in life, right, really transform you to a different level.
So you're saying you need to achieve this, I mean not achieve, you gotta go through struggle in order to achieve a certain validation of success in a way, right?
More or less. More or
Right?
less, yeah.
I feel the same way as well. But at the same time, what are you pursuing right now that is so difficult though? Or like that you feel like you're stagnant?
I feel very comfortable now with all the clients I have. I mean,
Okay.
I enjoy the relationship I have with them. I enjoy training them.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the schedule that I have with them. I mean, the conversations that we have. We're good friends, essentially.
Yeah.
And I do find that in order for me to go where I wish to go next, which I'm also not clear, maybe the wrong thinking that I have is that I got to give up all this. I got to give up this very comfortable income that I have. I got to give up this nice little schedule that I have. I got to give up all my friendships and my relationships with my clients.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there is a middle ground that I can achieve. Although in the past, there usually isn't a middle ground. There's just me ditching my job.
Yeah.
It's just me just quitting this, quitting that. I find that those burn the bridges moments are the one that lead you to the most growth. And I do understand that, hey, it's probably the same for you as well, because I know you started, shock or not, I mean, since the MCO and times have been quite hard for the events industry,
Yes.
right? As a way to really try to figure out another stream of income.
I honestly think like it's not that difficult though. If you're in a state of comfort, like, this is what I think, right? Why don't you just try different things? Like, I know you're interested in doing some sort of a podcast. I know what you do in front of camera because your YouTube channel talks about fitness. He does like stretches and stuff like that. Little things like that. I found very helpful for my running because I know I've got like a hamstring problem and groin problem. So I refer to that a lot. But why not you just do it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
That's what I really like about your philosophy of life, I feel. Vlogging was like that for you, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Yamcha also in a way.
I think there can be a lot of danger in overanalyzing. And
Yeah.
that is something that I struggle with.
Don't overanalyze, bro.
Yeah.
Never.
I don't know it comes funny.
Thank you.
Don't ever. Straight
Sometimes
to point.
I feel that I think I saw this or I heard this quote from Casey Neistat. He said, "Perfection is the enemy of doing."
right? Because every time you think you want to do things
You want to do it
the
perfectly.
perfect way, right? You have like, oh, I need to get the proper equipment.
Yeah.
I need to do this. I need to do, because we have this idea of greatness, right? That you want to achieve. But obviously, not everybody is gonna. Boop, one day, I wanted to snap my fingers, but I cut my finger. It's so fucking painful. They just want to go there. But what we don't realize is sometimes you have to go through that hurdle of imperfection. Maybe that is the struggle in some ways. Like when we started Yamcha sessions, I don't know whether you've listened also.
Oh.
'Cause
Be damn, you guys are cold.
Terrible, bro. Don't.
it's so poor, because the sound quality is terrible. On top of that, like maybe it's just me being very stubborn lah. I don't want to buy new equipment. And Job has been behind the scenes. He's been messaging me. He's like, bro, go up your fucking sound quality, bro. Your content is good, but then I feel like I cannot listen all the way. And only when we were doing this place, my house, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do a studio for this.
No, we were doing it at your mom's face plus. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
when the
Blue
house
colour
was
background
being
one.
when the house was being developed, then
Yeah.
John said there was a small room. Then it was like, let's
Yeah,
turn it into
and it's kind of like a thing you don't really expect, kind of like the vlogging thing as well, because I used to do it with my phone, and then my mom's like, hey, I cannot call you lah, fucker. Then she like, yeah, buy a camera for you lah. So she, yeah.
I'm not gonna answer my mom's phone. Wow.
And on top of that, right, I was so kiams up, right, to spend money on iPhone charger cables,
Why?
because I was like, the cable works, right? I just had to fold it around my phone, right? So technically, if you ever wanted to do anything, whether it's drawing or running or whatever,
Just start.
yeah, I think failure is the level up, bro.
Hey, you
I
want
always
to
tell
MC?
Jen that. Huh?
Do you want to MC, bro?
No.
No, I
You
sort
should
of-
be an MC. though,
Okay.
honestly.
I've done MCing jobs before.
Yeah.
It's just that I like creating things more. Is
MC
it-
also can create things, what?
You also creating now, what?
Great fun, bro.
Oh, lower a bit, sorry.
are you talking about marriage or your next future in?
I mean, that is in the
It's part
plans.
of the
lah,
plan.
for
That's
sure.
the part of plan.
I think more on. I'm very comfortable training who I'm training now, but I feel like the message that I want to deliver can be helpful to the masses.
Okay.
I mean, the idea that, hey, fitness is just not bland chicken breast and training 6 days a week. I mean, there can be a very balanced approach that I hope can be taught to a larger scale that can really help us as a country that's like the first number one obesity.
In Southeast
Oh,
Asia,
Southeast
yeah.
Asia.
We are the America
Don't
of
start,
Asia,
bro.
bro.
Don't
Yeah.
start.
The idea that, hey, you can still eat nasi lemak and lose weight. You just need to know certain strategies to approach with the rest of your meals.
Yeah.
You need to know what to do in the gym because it's not just
not just the gym.
cardio.
I don't know where I read this or I saw a video of you or something like that. I remember you told me long ago you used to exercise with your mom, and your mom used to like, hey, let's go run or go to the park or something. And then you all run and then you all go blasa at breakfast. I think I read it in your blog or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was the perfect analogy for a Malaysian, right? So if you go
Jogging,
you
and
go
then you
jogging, you don't even, some fuckers they jog, right? They will tell me, oh, I run 2 rounds around the park. Bro, how big is the park lah, bro? How fast you run? There's so many factors, right? So I deserve this char kway teow. And then dinner, yeah, I go whack also. I'm also very guilty of that, for sure. But that is why I exercise every day and I fuck my body up. And my right knee is gone right now because of my running last year. But I still run.
You need
lah.
the water, bro, the fluid.
Yeah, that semifinal, whatever.
What?
yeah.
What's the name?
But I'm very guilty of that. I feel like maybe that's something that should be highlighted. Joe Rogan does this a lot also, dude. I don't know, you listen to Joe Rogan?
Some.
Dude, the fucker is like complaining like shit about California, how they don't talk about education of health. Like, COVID and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
He was saying like, dude, don't you think vitamin D is so fucking important because it's like immune system and shit like that? But then they never, nobody speaks about it. It's a testament to how poor the education is worldwide, lah, not just locally.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, since you say you're not sure, why don't you just start something like an home workout? Like you
He does that.
and of like an actual thing. You hire some people who's personal trainer as well, and then you have your own routine and you have your own clients, right? So you go to their home and you do a workout, and then besides that you have WhatsApp, like you ask them to update you your meal and then you track them through down there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, why don't you do something?
I know a
like this?
girl who does that actually, Yvonne K.
There
I
are
think
there
I
are
know
pe-
who that is.
there are people.
You know
that-
Yvonne?
Instagram influencer, right? Is it?
Is she
Yvonne,
beautiful?
EEVO. She's pretty girl.
I'll
Is that
take-
important?
It is. It is.
How do you know her?
I think I saw it on Instagram.
Bro,
I
he's
can't
Bradley,
remember.
bro. It's how she know him.
Bradley knows all.
Okay.
All knows Bradley. Bradley
all
knows
knows.
all. She also does this. She also had a full-time job doing account servicing, like advertising or some shit like that lah. And she was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do health." And
Yeah.
now she has a Instagram for public and private Instagram for
Yeah.
clients. So what she does is home workouts via Instagram Live. So she said, okay, I think she calls her followers team.
hey team, we're going live at 12:30. She's like this little burst of energy type thing. So 12:30 p.m. Alright, let's go. So 12:30 she go live, then she's fucking do it lah.
So
Where
the
you-
clients pay lah.
Yeah, for the private
yes.
Instagram access.
Yeah, you can do something like that. I know a few people. One of them, they go to the house, they train. Then once finish, then they have a WhatsApp person, WhatsApp whatever lah. He just say eat everything you want. Just send me what you eat. Then I will correct you base by base, and like I won't really completely kill your diet. You still can eat your pork. You
I
still
feel
can
like
eat
I
your
need a
char siu.
nutritionist in my life.
Yeah, but then they just say like if you eat this right, you gotta make sure you do this, or maybe you can cut this down. You still can eat that.
So you ganti lah.
You ganti, you replace, and then he let you know. He basically is like it's just beside you throughout your entire day.
Actually, as a PT, do you monitor people's diets as well?
I do. I shouldn't be telling them what they should eat based on nutrition and all that, but I mean it's very general. If you're eating mostly unprocessed food, lean
All you
meats
can
and not so
expect.
oily, then it's 80%
fine.
of the better one already. Eat more fruits, more vegetables, meat, the boring stuff that hey every parents or grandmother will tell you to do.
This
That
is
is the
discipline.
better one. But I think I would say this like I think hey your friend's idea is great and your idea is great as well. But I think that is very limited to I think a certain class of people I gotta say. I
Okay.
think the fitness sphere, with the barrier of entry and all that, is very limited to the clients that I see, certain income level,
Yeah.
people who can really afford certain trainings like this. I would say there needs to be a larger understanding and appreciation and knowledge of hey, what is it that really means health? Is eating vegetable healthy? Is exercising healthy? What exercise do you need to do?
Yeah.
How many vegetables do you need to eat? There's a lot of details that I think it should be part and parcel of what we know as in our lives.
I think it's a fucking human being, bro. As a fucking human being, it's kind of like what you should know and what you shouldn't. Like, a lot of useless shit that we learn in fucking school, like Sejarah and all that.
No.
and fucking like.
I think they should just make PJK a better class then.
Yeah, true, bro. That's fucking the truest words I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
I think PJK needs to be a better thing then.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were being taught earlier in PJK, like maybe in 1 month, 2 is learning, 2 is sports.
Yeah.
Sports is sports, and then 2 of things is learning about balance, healthy. And then there will be much more better for us. See, because we were in the age of growing up. Standard 1, Standard 6, we have PJK. From 1 to Form 1, we have PJK. We have so much more means to absorb. So, but we were never taught.
Study, maths.
Yeah, we were never
science.
taught about health throughout our entire life.
Especially nutrition.
Yeah.
They just show you one table, one page, then gone. already.
Yeah, the triangle. Fuck
Yeah.
that triangle. Doesn't even make sense right now. I think maybe the PJK.
Can say lah, but just don't overeat lor. I feel like
I
overeating.
think that's where we are lacking. If everybody was being told what to do and everything when we were young, then we would have better understanding, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would also say this, I find that the whole approach of fitness where it is, okay guys, this is what you do, this is what you do, has never worked, and I doubt it's going to work because it is not that straightforward. Mom and dad's telling us to, hey, don't do this when you're younger, don't go and smoke and all that. I mean, ultimately, all of us still end up in our own path. I think there is a better way to, for lack of a better word, to really cycle people in masses to really appreciate the whole factor of being healthy. And I try not to work out so much to really build muscle or whatnot these days, but I really feel that working out gives me a lot of mental clarity. Gives
Oh,
me a
me
lot
too,
of
man.
peace of mind.
I agree.
It
Me too.
makes me a person with a better mood. I treat my family better. I treat my girlfriend better. I think that is something that I'm working more towards. And I wish that upon more people.
Yeah, dude.
I wish
That's-
people who
that's
say
me
they don't
too.
have time to exercise. I feel like if you exercise, your life will be inherently better. Whether or not you lose weight. I mean, ultimately, if that be your goal, you have so many other side
Pros.
effects that may come along.
I totally agree.
Oh, bro, me too, man. You know, right? Last year I ran every single day.
Hmm.
Then when it came to 2020, I promised myself I wouldn't run for a week.
Day.
Bro,
Cannot.
my 4th day, right? I got so pissed at Jen, you know.
Oh, shit.
I don't know why I was fighting with her, lah. But I remember I was so stupid thing. I don't even remember what the fuck it was, you know. I was so pissed at her, and I didn't yell at her, you know. Because when I'm really fucking angry, right, I just whisper what I have to say, and I will curse at the person in a whisper. And the intent you can feel.
I know
lah.
what
I'm
you're
like,
saying.
just
You know what you're saying?
fuck off, lah, right now.
Oh
That
my
time.
wa shinderu.
I would just say it very, very quietly. I'll be like, I just need you to go get the fuck out my face right now. I would say things like that. And you know, she was so understanding. She was like, I think you just need to go for a run. And after I ran, I was like, wow, I feel great. I'm a new fucking man.
It's crazy, right? It's crazy how the body
It's
can
true.
influence your mind like that, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. And after that, I was like, okay, I think I need to balance it out. I think last year was too hardcore. And I kind of, it's also like a drug in a way, you know. Because now, right, even today, I didn't exercise. That guilt is just killing me, dude. I don't know why.
Do you get that?
I have a schedule I want to follow, but I try not to be too married to it. Be flexible. I try to train 3 times a week. But if I don't have time, if I can do more than that, great. But if not, 3 times a week is okay for me.
But you're fine lah. But in those days where you don't gym, do you get like, oh shit, man?
Oh shit, I eat rice, fuck fat already.
Yeah, you get a feeling?
Yeah, bro.
I get it every damn day, bro.
I don't know why I,
I
feel
think,
like I want to
I think I've evolved kind of past that a little bit.
Oh, you passed that a little bit?
I still sometimes feel like that.
Bro,
Yeah.
I feel like that every day. I feel like that every day.
No, bring him to
But-
gym, mate.
We need, he gym with me, you know.
Yeah, I used to go to gym.
I used to-
24-hour one.
No,
5 a.m.
my gym condo when he was working at Sachi and
Ogilvy.
Xiao.
I see the video before.
Yeah, we gym hardcore, you know, like
Yeah.
mad core, you know. It was quite fun.
But I used to look after my diet a lot more. But now I feel like no, first I used to look after my diet very strictly. So it's like fucking hardcore salad every lunch and all. Then I lost a lot of weight. And then after that, when I went to Sachi and Sachi, I used to stay late for work and all that. And of course, at that time, I just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get McD. I need to rush this job. Then I went to currently MEP and I had a lot of gastric problems, acid reflux and shit like that. I don't know why, you know. So I went to the doctors, right? The fucker asked me, what you do for work? I was like, event manager. Oh, no wonder lah. You're the 3rd event manager today. Then I'm like, what the fuck, so stressed on now? Yeah, so the stress and all that. Then I found ways to get around the acid reflux, which was to just eat a lot of carbs. Just rice, noodles, bread and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
I know, bro, but it was the only way I could pacify the acid reflux. And bro, it was so bad, you know. Like I used to like vomit foam all the time, you know.
What the fuck? That's like taking cyanide, yeah. You know, you take cyanide and you and then
But I used to vomit foam the whole day and it felt really painful, especially in the abdomen area. Then I like, dude, I gotta. So when I eat rice, noodles or whatever, and in excessive amounts, like 2 bowls, I'm like, wow, I feel okay. Then I can continue working. It's only, I think, during MCO, I realized like, oh shit, actually I got damn a lot of time to think and prepare my meals. And also I just moved out. I love to cook. And my dad used to like tell me, hey, stop cooking, like the whole house smell like fucking whatever. So when I came here, I also, but I feel like after all this, right, it's just me coming up with excuses, right, to just eat whatever I want.
so that
It's so difficult.
Self-awareness there, man.
It's so difficult, bro. You know, right? I think yesterday, I had 3 ice creams. You know.
what?
Yeah, because my fridge I buy a box, and Brian was telling me, hey, bro, you should buy this ice cream brand, right? It's only 70 calories a stick. I'm like, 7, 14, 21. 110 calories. Natto is about 80, 90. Then bread,
Yes.
2 slices.
Small.
Then coffee, under 1,000. Okay lah, okay ma. Then after that, dinner, I don't care already. Whack already. Because I skip lunch.
I feel like that's an okay approach though.
It's not bad, what?
But make sure I feel like you could use more greens lah, I suppose, fruits and whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like my pants looser lah, which is a good thing lah, I
Okay.
guess.
How long have you been on this diet?
Just after MCO. MCO the time I still whack lah. I oyakodon lah, whatever. fuck.
3 months?
Yeah, I lost a bit of weight, but it's not enough. I feel.
Oh, I gained weight during MCO, very happy.
I think most of us did. Most of us either gain a lot or lost a lot, depending on how you're eating.
I actually followed my colleague's method. He's like, bro, just skip lunch. Wow, dude, damn hard.
How do you skip lunch? Do you skip lunch? I cannot skip lunch. If I skip lunch, I'm dead.
Now I skip lunch.
I'm dying.
I skip lunch now. So to me, I skip lunch. I kind of have just a coffee or champing lah. But champing a lot, 500 calories.
Do you
plus.
get the things that you really need to eat every 2 hours?
I don't. Fuck, your metabolism.
I really need to eat. Like right now,
That's why.
I'm dying.
Black
bro.
hole.
I'm dying. I'm so fucking hungry. I can eat like
Do you think metabolism is a thing? It's definitely a thing, right?
He's been shaking his leg, all 3 of them.
All 3 legs.
I'm all 3. Wait, what?
The middle leg also.
But I'm so I really get hungry so far that I can eat an ippudo bowl and the next 1 hour I'm just hungry again.
So lucky.
I have.
So lucky.
You don't know
How
how.
unlucky.
It's so unlucky, you know. You have
Got a
to
bank account ah. Bank account.
bank account. You need to find food. I get so hungry a lot of time. Do you get abs cramp sometimes?
This guy, man. Metabolism of the gods, bro.
Do sometimes you know when you're just sitting down, then your abs cramp. Do you get abs cramp, bro?
Not
No.
that level yet.
Dude, he does abs like it's his fucking religion. You know how Muslims pray 5 times a day? The fucker is like 5 sets, bro. 5 sets. 5 sets, bro. He's always telling me to do
300.
abs. I've been always doing fucking abs with him, but I don't fucking see my abs. Then I'm like, bro,
No,
it's
your
the fucking
abs is
diet,
there.
bro.
Your abs is there,
It's the
bro.
fucking diet, lah, okay?
Your abs, you might have strong cords on.
Even Brian is like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do abs anymore. But he got abs.
Bro, but I got abs.
Yeah.
I must, bro. I'm skinny. If I don't get abs, shame. Right?
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, shame. People be like, oh, you know.
Dude, I really need to pause and go take a piss. Hold on.
Pause break, ah.
Yeah, sorry. That's my problem.
But you know what's my another biggest fear? If I want to bulk up, right, I lose my abs, bro.
Fuck, like I said, this is why I think when you reach a certain level, right, you gotta really decide. I think when you're new to training, you can gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. They call it recomposition.
Yes, but now I'm in a different
Yeah.
state, right?
Now that you are more advanced trainee, already, you sometimes got to decide, hey, I got to temporarily sacrifice the leanness, your bajaran titiwangsa, whatever you call it, for a few months, then really gain maybe that 2-3 kg. And
cut
you
down.
can decide to do a mini cut to drop 1-2 kg, and then decide to bulk up again and cut again. Because you want to gain 5 kg, right?
Yeah, bro.
Getting 5 straight away may mean that, hey, this is gone straight away. But you gain 2, lose 1, gain 2, lose 1. It's a long and more sustainable process. Then
Hard.
Once you reach a more advanced state, there's going to be a lot of OCD in terms of planning and calorie counting and shit like that. But most people don't need to reach that advanced state to enjoy fitness.
I totally get what he's meaning, man. This is hard truth, painful truth for me.
But you so much time now you can but I suppose when you start a full-time job next time or whatever it
Next
is.
year.
Huh? You doing full-time job?
No, after my master finish, which is next year, confirm, then I will probably find a full-time job lah.
Huh? You don't do MC?
See how it goes first, See how it
Online
goes.
MC.
Bro,
Hey,
I
Zoom, I
love
think Zoom need MC, bro. Zoom so boring, right?
Bro.
So, what did I say? What
Bro,
did I say?
Zoom,
Just
bro.
come, bro, my name is MC Black.
Yeah, bro. People will listen to Zoom, bro. I on Zoom now. I sleep back.
No, I think the problem with online conferences is all that is the
You
fact
are-
that people have access to other things.
And they are in their comfort place.
Yeah, bro. It's not only comfort lah. Let's say you not comfort also lah. Let's say laptop hot sun also. You still
still
listen
got-
lah. No, you want to fucking go Facebook or whatever fuck, right?
100%.
Right?
Problem lah.
Would you rather do that or would you rather like go and do whatever you want?
I really prefer to be
Oh, thanks. Chao, your water is here, sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
water,
Live there, live there.
not whiskey.
No whiskey, no.
This is Chinese people, man. Chinese people.
Okay, where were we?
Oh, I forgot where we stopped at.
Oh, I also forgot.
It's okay lah. Okay, just yeah.
Ask you, ask
I actually feel like legit these types of conversations, especially with you, with MJ, certain people in my life, right? I learn a lot more from you and myself via these conversations versus than very focused conversations. Because the podcast is always like skewed to focusing on the career, right?
Yeah.
So far.
But we just rojak, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I like that conversation. Maybe I'm just biased.
I
Like,
think
I
your
don't know.
audience will like this as well.
Right?
So, yeah.
I actually prefer that this that day when we all hung out also, we all had lunch at the beef noodle place and all that.
yeah.
Bro, that's amazing conversation, you know. Like that whole you talk about life, you talk about like growth and all that. I feel like that's what needs to be on the podcast more. But it's so difficult to dig out sometimes.
So I ask you, would you be open to inviting, I suppose, people older than you to come?
Actually,
not?
next week's
I don't really mind.
guest
It's your ex-boss, right?
yeah, long awaited.
Oh, the guy
Yeah.
you told me about.
Yeah. I tell everybody about him and I told him that, bro, you've been a long anticipated guest. He's like, who lah? I'm like, I can't even tell lah, fucker, and so many people.
What's his name again?
Wing
Is it
Kiang.
Wing Kiong?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yeah, he doesn't really take shit from a lot of things, and I was just WhatsApping him only, you know. And I was telling him like, oh, next week my address and everything like that, right, where it is and all that. Then after that, he said what's the topic. Then I like, ayo, how
There's no topic.
your career law, I guess, right? Then I was
Guy.
like, just try to imagine, right? You're talking to yourself, right? And it's a less mature version of yourself at our age. He was like, bro, if I ever met myself, right, I would fucking kill that motherfucker. Oh, GG, lor. How the fuck am I gonna talk to you, lah, dude? Damn difficult, lah.
I suddenly got this thought. Through your modeling career and your fitness and everything, right? Your girlfriend gonna get jealous or worried or anything, Like,
Wow. You know she's a
That's
bit
impressive.
listener to the podcast.
she's a weird listener.
She is
I
also,
kick that
yeah.
shit back.
I just want to point out, right? Antle, right? I don't know whether I'm supposed to say her name now, but fuck it lah. Okay.
Say lah, bro.
She is actually one of the. Actually, she is probably the reason why the podcast made such a big jump.
Oh, because she shared when we mentioned Bradley, then she shared the.
No lah.
No, man?
So I don't know whether you all
Hey.
remember long ago. We did a podcast on our careers or what we do
MCO.
at work and no before that in my old
I
house.
remember that. I watched that.
She said, "Wow, you all should talk more about this." Right?
Careers.
Yeah. I took Chuck's advice about the sound, so I got the mics, right? Get the room, everything ready. Then after she said you should go on Spotify. I don't think she exactly said go on Spotify. She said, "Oh fuck, I'm just actually not on Spotify." I don't know why for some reason a lot of people tell me to go on Spotify, but that Insta story I like.
So she listens to your girlfriend more, bro.
I like fuck her. She's right. She got point.
I keep telling John, Xia Ching all keep us Spotify, it's fine, no
Yeah,
problem.
I don't know why, but to be fair, right? Okay,
Yeah.
you know my whole life, how many people tell me to watch One Piece?
Not me.
Bro, so many people, you know. Do you read One Piece?
Are you telling me his girlfriend, John? You are not. You are having the wrong girlfriend, bro.
Enter didn't tell me One Piece.
Okay.
For some reason, I don't know why, I was hanging out with MJ. No, I wasn't hanging out. I was WhatsApping MJ. He was like, hey bro, you should read One Piece lah. He would like it.
One Piece, bro.
I started reading One
Did you
Piece.
read One Piece?
No,
My
I should
God,
start.
bro.
No,
you-
I don't know why, dude. Like,
Naruto?
I want to start as well.
What are you waiting for?
oh my god, bro, you gotta read Naruto.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know. I think it's these things that you take as an indicator. Then you're like, I don't know why I feel like I'm damn compelled to do.
Theory, his girlfriend has so much impact in you. Because
Only the two things lah so far.
it's very impactful.
So I gotta thank her for that. I don't know whether I personally thank her. I forgot, but I do recall those two things. One was a comment like you all should do more focused on careers, and the second thing is sorry, she didn't even recommend to go on Spotify, bro. She said, oh sorry, Yamcha Sessions not on Spotify. Then I don't know why that fueled me. I'm like, fuck, I must start Spotify today. Fuck this shit.
Maybe I should give my criticism in a different way next time.
No lah.
Maybe I found out.
In your defense, in Jock's defense, even in Jen's defense, right? Sometimes like
You take us too easy, is it?
no, like
Huh? Just boy game only.
yeah, maybe
Not Bradley's
because I
girlfriend.
love you all so much, right? Like I think we all are damn close and all that. So I just listen to it and I listen to it as like we have conversation all the time.
Just chill moment.
But when it's somebody like completely out of the zone, right? Then they just bring up that thought, right? Sometimes I'm like, yeah, actually everybody has been telling me that. Why the fuck now only I actually wake up at the
What's your girlfriend's name again?
Entel.
Entel. See how much of a like antelope, you know? How much?
That's the first time I'm doing that.
Serious first time? No man. Don't you guys get that?
I get it.
Antelope. Come on, guys. Am I the only one? Am I the only
I
one?
think that's the first time I'm hearing that.
What?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm Chandler from Friends.
Everybody wishes they're Chandler from Friends, but the reality is we're not even Joey.
You're Rosa.
Yeah, we're all
Bro,
Ross.
you fucking date Jennifer Aniston, bro. I'll kill to be Ross, bro. But he broke
True
up
that,
with
true
her.
that.
Shit.
No, yeah.
Anyways, see, you played a big part in John's
Everybody does. Even Brad also like
I think influence comes in.
Entel.
You see, you have people, you have your family member telling you everything. I'm sure advice that Wing Kyung would give you would be something your mom has told you, but you never.
But-
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
See,
Yeah,
I'm sure our parents give us sage advice that we don't listen, but maybe someone we respect.
Yes.
We wish we could be like them, tells us the same thing, and boom, it just comes.
Did you listen to that Chuck Palahniuk podcast?
I did. I just listened to it yesterday again.
Oh my god, it's so
Second
fucking
time,
good,
yeah.
right? He was saying how you need to have that false father figure.
Ah, I quite like that.
Yeah, and false father figure is you have a dad.
Yeah.
Your dad give you advice. But somehow you don't want to be like your dad. Okay? Somehow lah, somehow.
After another
Right?
person. lah.
Yeah, you kind of find that mentor or father figure, kononia, that you want to be like.
Mine is Minato.
Nice. Very nice. Stay classy, San Diego. So I think what I pull from a lot of different experiences and conversations I've had, I don't know, is kind of like that lah. I don't really listen to my mom and dad, and maybe I take them for granted. Confirm I take them for granted. Like, I roll eyes at them and give me advice, right? Like, what the fuck lah. But the moment when someone tells me this and it's an external factor, I actually it holds water for me because it's not a recurring thing. Right? It's nagging for you from them, but it's wisdom from
From
another
other people.
fucker. Yeah,
bro, this
True. He's been telling me to go on Twitch or do live for so long, bro. I don't know why I like that day I was so compelled. I'm like, yeah, we should do. Oh, bro. So I was having a meeting with this lady. Her name is Mena.
Mena.
Mena. She's an Indian lady who married a Dutch guy.
Mena boss.
She also listens to the podcast, by the way.
Fuck me, Dad! I love you, Mena.
Her name is Mena.
We are Indian.
I was in a meeting with her and she said that, congrats on Yamcha Sessions. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even know.
Serious ah?
Yeah.
She legit watch our podcast ah.
I was like, I don't know. Thank you so much, right? She's like, I know it's a bitch and a half to go onto Spotify and to Apple Podcasts. Then I was like, thanks. Then she was like, you should really consider Twitch. Then I like, oh man, Poigi is gonna hate me so much if I start a Twitch account right now. And I did. I like.
You know it, bro. You know it.
So it's kind of like that external.
Because
thing.
the thing about why we can do Twitch, right, is we can have live
In chat and comments.
chat, and then sometimes there are things that other people want to ask, like for example, like Ray Bradley, blah blah blah. Then you can have an instant.
Yeah, it's like they're part of the conversation in some sense. On top of that, you get money because they donate.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would really help because we need to pay back the fucking things that made this
Then you
movie.
strip your shirt, they pay more.
Oh, you strip your shirt, lah, bro. Hey, but you never answered the question.
What?
Your girlfriend Entel felt jealous or some shit or not? Or
I
was she
haven't-
one of
yeah.
the product of your ex-client?
I haven't modeled for a while already, and no, modeling is not as it's quite professional here in Malaysia. I gotta say,
Okay.
and a lot of times when we go like backstage, right? Let's say like 10 female models and 10 male models.
Shaka laka
Right?
laka 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 in
Dude,
you.
I just want to say, most of the time 10 other male guys who are their boyfriends there.
Oh.
So it's not insecurity as well. I mean, their boyfriend wants to be there themselves lah. But it's, I don't think a lot of shit happens lah. Honestly, it's quite boring lah here. in Malaysia.
But does she like,
Insecurity,
comes in once in a while lah, I guess.
I suppose it comes from. I mean, I have to play my part to assure her that hey, I'm professional. Hey, I'm doing it right.
Such a
So serious. I think it's if they are feeling insecure, I must be doing something wrong. That's
It's your duty as a boyfriend to instill that.
Yeah.
that
I was
security.
going to say, right, to go back to what you said about your external factor being able to convince you.
Yeah.
I feel the same as a personal trainer as well.
Oh, is it?
I think that most people, hey, you know,
I
you need to
know.
go to the gym, you need to eat healthy, you need to start doing this and that through cardio. But most people don't do it until they pay someone money
And
they know that, hey, they're going to be accountable for it and they come to the gym. And a lot of times I feel like my job is very repetitive and very redundant because everyone knows what to do, especially if you train for me for 2-3 months. You know you should go to the gym, you should do a bit of this, do a bit of that. But the act of paying someone in order for them to actually guide you, be there, sit there with you for 1 hour and 1 hour and 10 minutes or whatever it is a whole different thing.
Bro, then I need a guy to shadow me 24 hours, bro. I'm gonna eat 3 ice creams, bro.
What? 3 ice cream?
Yeah,
Oh, one
bro.
ice cream a week, bro.
That's one ice cream a week,
One ice cream
bro.
a
That's
week.
hard to ask for me. That's why I feel so difficult for me.
One ice cream a week for me, bro. Remember when we went Cameron Highlands, I had an ice cream. The last time I had one ice cream, I remember. The last time I had an ice cream was, I don't even remember.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So hardcore, what happened?
It's just...
As we were walking back to the Airbnb, right?
I saw the comment, what?
I was eating
Japan.
Yeah, it's always Japan.
I was eating ice cream, right? Like this,
Yeah.
Okay, walking up. There's, hey John, this is like Japan, bro. But actually not that cold. Then you continue walking, right? I was eating, Then I was walking with Yuren. I was talking about something else. Eating. Then I keep the stigma, right? Then I opened another ice cream packet. Then Yuren was like, bro, how come you got 2
Yeah, how come you got 2?
Then I bought 2.
Wait, you had 2 ice cream?
Yeah, I couldn't decide. I was like, wow, sweet taro flavor or sea coconut jelly flavor.
Hey, it's Cornetto,
Both are.
Bro, I bought Magnum, bro. I stay classy.
As a classy motherfucker. I like to try different things.
Was that bottom ice cream or what?
No, there was no potato ice cream. But potato ice cream is so good, bro. That's
It
just
was
good.
I forgot it was a local brand lah, but I was so compelled, right? And I like to try new flavors. My dad also tell me this lah. It's like, John, you spoil your tongue, that's why. You always listen to your tongue. You don't listen to your fucking brain.
Good with your tongue, bro.
How long is your tongue? Talking about tongue.
Oh, is that relevant?
Talking about tongue,
Show
right?
me yours first.
Bro, you can touch his nose.
I can touch my nose, bro.
I can't do that.
That's right. That's why I got
Maybe
Chinese
we're not as
girlfriend.
talented.
That's why I got Chinese girlfriend, bro. I think it's all about the looks, bro. No, bro. You gotta play with your guns well. I play Dota. Do you play Dota?
Been a while.
There's a hero called
You used to play Dota like mad
It's
also.
okay.
there's a hero called Invoker, right?
Yeah.
You need to have like super fucking fast fingers, right?
Yeah.
Bro, what do you think?
You play Dota, you play Invoker.
I used
That's
to play
one of the
Invoker.
hardest heroes.
One of the hardest hero. I think the harder one is Meepo.
Yeah.
But
I have
Invoker
no
is
idea
like
what
a,
the fuck they're talking about.
You don't know, you don't play.
none of them play Dota. I still play Dota today, but I used to play Invoker mid lane, but then I changed to be a support now because my friend
During the MCO, I play once a week.
once a week.
AI with my friend.
What the
Two
fuck?
of us two of us destroy the 5 computers and just type against them as stupid.
What a
because no one
bully,
plays it.
bro!
Hey, we got a distress, right?
You
Somehow,
got a distress.
Pandemic,
Dude.
bro.
I don't even play games anymore actually. I bought
Oh.
PlayStation 4, right? I think I only used it less than 15 times.
Let me tell you this. One of my life goals, and this is as visceral as I can have, is to have my own place, have a PS4 or
And-
PS5, whatever it is, console, and then play. And I was very, very curious, why is it that is my goal? And I realized that when I was younger,
Never had it.
the thing that I look forward to the most after school is everything go home, sitting with my dad, I watch my dad play whatever games he was playing on PS1.
Your dad?
Tomb Raider and whatever it is, and just enjoying himself and playing. And we had a really good time. Until, when work started picking up for him and school started picking up for me, and I kind of lost that feeling. And now, this is such a weird thing, psychologically can link it back to my childhood, that hey, that is something that I really want to try to achieve.
This is
And that is the name of the idea of success for me.
psychodynamic
To have your own
theory.
place.
Have my own place and then
Split
be
PS.
able to have enough time, hopefully through a job that generates passive income or whatever it is, or be financially more free, to be able to have more time to play computer games. And I find this a very compelling idea because I listened to this financial guru say that in order to achieve your financial goals, right, you have to have it to be as specific as possible. This other guy's financial goal was, I want to be able to go into a restaurant and order appetizers without looking at the price.
Yes, John's
So,
one.
yeah,
That's
that
not
is-
me.
Oh.
that is
I
such
still
a-
look at
that
price.
is such a visceral and such a specific goal. And mine is just to have a place so I can play video games whenever I want to.
Mine is to go to a restaurant and not see the price. But very hard, bro. What is that number?
I go Nobu how?
I've been to Nobu, it's
Suppose.
quite shit. I'll never go back to Nobu again. I've been to Nobu KL and Nobu Perth.
But we still accept donation.
Yes.
But I how do you put a figure like that though? Your own place I think can lah, wherever. Right? Console, you
No,
know
I
the
think
price
he,
mah.
he can just comfortably sit down, play PS4, and knowing that everything is settled.
But don't you think games stress you out so much? Games stress me out so much, bro.
bro,
Do you play
games-
games?
Easy mode.
Release easy mode games
For real, because I don't want to stress.
really stress for me, bro.
I play the hardest mode all the time.
You play yourself or you play with friends?
Both. I also play hardest mode, but FIFA I like got too good at it, so I beat everybody. Then after that, like Andrew came
Wow.
along. No, I'm damn serious, dude. Then after Andrew came along, Andrew trashed me. Then I don't play it lah. Andrew's a way better player, FIFA player than me, ma. Cause he plays with international online. So when you play with me, I like wow, he tap out. But when I play other people, I like so easy, so easy, so easy.
So do you enjoy playing with him?
No, so stressed. But when I play computer, like machinery, you know, I get like.
You
Potato, bro.
what's that up?
But I played Final Fantasy 7. It was so stressful, dude.
I play on easy mode.
You finished it?
Yeah, because I play on easy mode.
I played the hardest mode.
What,
so
what do you what do you think about people who, and this is a theory, right? They say that one of the happiest moments in life you can experience is being in the flow. And to be in the flow, you gotta be within the intersection of what you're capable of and what you're not capable of. Because only if you're kind of treading that line, right, you can ultimately
Yes.
achieve that. So I was just curious. I was asking you whether you enjoy playing with him because it's difficult, but you know that it's a hurdle you gotta pass.
Clearly, he didn't pass because he stopped playing.
Yeah. No, I beat him once in a while, but it's so rare.
Clearly, he didn't.
It's so rare.
The team selection is it, bro?
No,
Just
no,
don't choose
no.
menu lah, bro.
Fuck off.
Maybe
That's all I-
you're too focused in trying to beat Andrew.
But Andrew can't win unless he play with Barcelona. Yeah.
Oh, he mastered it over the game, bro. He
Yeah.
mastered Barcelona already.
Yeah. I play different team lah. I play Dortmund, I play
Just
United,
stick
play City,
to-
whatever. So maybe that's my downfall lah. But I can tell that he's well experienced simply because I know he's not here, but simply because
Lionel
he's
Messi.
played with so many different type of players. And you know in FIFA right, they have different tiers. So you reach the lowest tier, then you go higher tier, then you know, if you don't perform, you go lower tier, you know. So you drop me down, drop me down.
bro.
Like something like Dota ranking what?
Yeah.
Immortal.
But
Immortal.
after a while, even FIFA against the computer also, I got so stressed out, dude. Because when I go to work, right? Okay, maybe it's just my lifestyle, right? I go to work, I finish my work, I come back, I have to clean the house or whatever, right? Then after that, right, I need to do my editing for my vlogs or Amster sessions or whatever, right? Then I want to like just relax, right? So I turn on the game, I lose. Then I like, fuck off, bro. Then weekend also, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna play FIFA. I'm gonna play FIFA. Then play FIFA. Wow, fucking stress with you. But right, what I realized, right, when I play games, right, I lose weight, right, you know.
Stress. No,
He's stressed.
No, I don't eat, cause I'm like just into the game, right. I play.
Yeah,
Then
like-
like, wow, fucker, 8 hours already.
What's
High.
this game from the Black Mirror? You just play.
Oh, Striking Vipers. Have you watched
I
Black
haven't seen
Mirror?
the episode.
What?
I watched Black Mirror, but I haven't seen
Oh,
the
that
episode.
girl is so hot.
Movie, right?
The Asian. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a TV series and got movie also. You should totally watch it. It's fucking good.
Asian.
But I think gaming to me had that appeal when I was younger. Then after as I grew older, right, even Jen also, you know, she used to play a lot of games. She has a Nintendo Switch. I think I convinced her to buy one. Switch I will play lah, cause I like Pokemon, right. Then after that, right, she also realized, wow, it's so stressful playing these games. Right?
I'm
So all she plays are like story mode games where you just like select.
yeah.
Dude, it's so stressful lah. I don't know how the fuck you all play games.
I guess it's the same reason why most people go back to watching the same shows, right?
Yeah,
You kind of
yeah.
have that same feeling. Like you watch Friends, you know how the show is gonna be, you know how it's gonna end.
Yeah.
You get that same fuzzy warm feeling inside you,
Cause you know.
which you might not get if you try to explore a new series.
Yeah.
Same games, I think.
But I try to actively find new TV shows now also lah. I tried watching Dark. Have you seen Dark?
I heard good things about it.
I heard good things also.
It's the one with Jason Bateman, is it?
No, that's Ozark.
no idea.
Ozark is so fucking good, bro.
But have you watched Avatar: Legend of Aang?
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, Legend of Aang, yeah, I didn't watch the Korra one.
Korra? You didn't watch Korra?
Yeah.
Alright, shit.
It's fine, lah.
Correct
It's fine.
shit. Correct shit. lah.
But Aang, bro.
I watched it during MCO.
You know, once a week I'll go to YouTube and type Aang versus Fire Lord Ozai. Yeah, bro, that part is so epic, bro. You know his body slammed the thing, then got the noise and everything, bro. Chills, bro.
It's damn good for anime, I gotta say.
It's not anime. It's an American cartoon.
What?
Yeah.
It's so good.
You watch
And
Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even, I want to say the one of the best episodes in Avatar was the one where Uncle Iroh went to sing for his child.
bro, he cried. I cried, bro. I cried.
I cried. And my
Bro,
girlfriend watched cry as
bro,
well.
I was like, what the fuck is fellow doing? Then he started singing, then he Lieutenant. I didn't
Remember that
want.
episode? Do you remember
No,
that
he.
I don't recall the episode, but every episode with Uncle Iroh is a
Go
good episode.
watch that again.
No,
I
that
think that
episode
stands alone.
is so sad, bro.
Is it?
It's so
Pretty good
sad because
standalone.
Iroh's son died in
Yeah.
the war. That's why he just quit and everything lah. So that episode was his birthday. So I have no idea what's going on. I like, what is this brother doing here? Because every time Iroh is there, wisdom. He just gives the best wisdom,
That
bro.
we never had, bro.
Yeah, seriously. If you watch all his sayings, fucking legit.
Of course. That's why I say every episode
Yeah.
with Uncle Iroh. It's a good episode.
He legit, but then he started singing, then he cried, then I also cried, bro. It's fucking sad, bro. It's like when Naruto saw Minato, bro. Top class, top tier.
You watch Digimon or not?
100%. Bro, don't say that. They didn't even say bye.
You watch Digimon or not?
You watch Digimon, bro?
The movie, yes.
You know the moment where Aguma
No, just shut up! Don't even say it! Don't even say it! Did you watch it? The second movie!
Yeah,
The second movie!
Second one.
Kizuna.
Kizuna.
Yeah.
The latest one.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
What
I
do you
did. I did.
Bro, did you see the last part, bro?
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Like, hey.
Gone!
Right, I was weeping.
Bro, my name is Saravanan. On that time, I'm Saraswati, you know. Bro, I became a bitch, bro. I became a girl. I cried.
Oh my
shit,
god,
bro.
dude, I was crying like a little fucking bitch, bro.
Jonathan Johns or
I
whatever.
was John, bro. I was Jonathan.
Joanne, bro.
I was crying, right, and my mask, right, was dripping, you
Oh,
know.
damn.
Then I like tried to
I
tahan, you
teared
know.
as well. I teared as
Oh,
well.
you
Watch
did?
it.
Oh, yeah,
I watched.
Dude, no, he got standard to apply, bro. He's Bradley, okay?
I teared as well. I
he
teared
got
as
standard
well.
to apply. Bro, it was so sad.
I was bawling my eyes
I
out.
was crying. You know what my girlfriend? You know what my girlfriend say, bro? So I go back home. I say, babe, I damn sad. Then she's like, why? I say Agumon died. Then you know what she say? Movie only, man.
No, bro. Then she's like, I damn sad. Why? Agumon died. Then you know she said, just movie.
Yep, this is the one.
Just movie. Yeah,
Not even just a movie. It's just movie.
just movie. No, she just said just movie. She didn't even bother to do grammatically, right? Just movie. I'm like, wow, stone cold with this.
Why am I still with her? Yeah, sometimes I don't know. Bro.
Stone cold with this bitch. Even if Jen didn't cry, I'm like, you fucking bitch, like, you wish she was crying. Then I'm like, okay, we can relate. She also cried, she like, you know, before she came to the movie, she was like, yeah, fuck this fucking Digimon shit, right? Okay? This just because post MCO, right? You can watch whatever. Then like, they
Oh, Jen said, fuck this Digimon shit.
just watch lah. If you don't like, then you just walk out and go and enjoy me valley lah, right? She fucking watch the whole way. Then she for me, I'm like, I'm like fucking must. Then I like tahan, you know, tahan. Whole fucking movie cinema also crying, you know. Bro, the Agumon Gabumon scene, right? And when the plane go, I know already, bro. You know the plane.
Then got butterfly.
We all knew it in the beginning, but it's still when it
I know,
happened, it was
I knew it was
sad.
gonna happen, but at least say goodbye lah. It's like, hey, what ice cream you want to eat?
Yeah, bro. Kakigori. What kakigori? I know you like melon kakigori, that type of thing. Fucking Japanese people, like, they really know how, you know, because they internally, right, they like repress that shit, you know. Then they, at work, they're like, konnichiwa. Then inside they, oh, bakara ne.
I like
On the letter, oh, I'm gonna fuck this, I'm gonna fuck the whole world with this story. And then they fuck you up. Lah. That's why, bro.
That was the saddest move.
Even, you know your name, Kimi no Nawa?
I watched that as well, yeah.
Oh,
It's
damn
pretty
good. So.
I didn't even cry in funeral, but I cried in this movie.
Dude, you know Poyit doesn't like to go to funerals.
No, I cannot go to funerals.
Yeah,
Wow,
he
that's
can't.
emotional.
I can't. I go and laugh there, you know. Yeah, I think it's a syndrome. It must be a syndrome. Yeah.
No, it's because in his life, he's a very joyous person. Right?
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to cope with this. And I'm also guilty of that. Prior to my grandma passing away, right? I went for Joshua. You know Joshua Yee?
Yeah, bro, I went to his wedding. Bro.
Yeah,
we
I-
were there. Bro.
I-
We
I
were singing,
know.
"Do the Lord."
But when his mom passed away, I felt so sad. But when I went to the funeral, I like, oh, John, don't laugh, for the love of God, please don't laugh. This is a very bad moment. Don't laugh.
You can relate, right?
It's only when my own grandma passed away, right? I just snapped, you know. I like there was this string that just tore, right? Then I started crying, you know. I'm not even that close to my grandma, dude. I don't even know what's her name. It's called Mama, right? I know her name is like Teresa or some shit like that. But I just broke. After that, right, every funeral, right, I feel fucking depressed, way.
Ah, serious ah?
Yeah.
So let's segue to this, right? This is something I've been thinking a lot about. I think our generation, I mean, we're roughly around the same age, maybe except you.
No, he's 95.
95? Yeah.
It's Generation Z.
I think our generation of men, I mean, people are saying that, hey, men are not strong, men are weak. But I do find that us being able to be vulnerable, to really reveal ourselves, despite all the things that we try to make money, we try to build body, we try to really...
Body.
Hey.
we try to build it all up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but hey, we are also a generation that's more in tune with our emotions.
Oh, for sure.
We can connect with it, we know how to deal with it, and I think ultimately that is much healthier for society going
Oh, for
forward.
sure, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Are we comparing with the previous generation, like our
I think
dads,
I think maybe every generation has their own trait, right? I think
Yeah.
The previous generation of men, I mean,
They were
were
trained
probably
not to
forced
cry,
work.
right?
They were forced to really work. I mean, Malaysia being not really a developed country, maybe not so much also.
Not so much yet.
I mean, you have to really work. You have to repress all that. You have to really just chiong.
I think it's an Asian thing. It's definitely an Asian thing. It's not a time thing. It's an Asian cultural thing. Because if you look at even our age, there are some people who are still like holding on to that emotion. They just don't want to reveal that shit.
Yeah.
Like I can safely say Andrew is the type.
Hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't like to reveal. Like Chok can attest to that, right?
100%.
You know, I don't remember when. It was like a couple of years back.
Yeah.
Then I was having a conversation with Chok before he joined Yamcha Sessions, right? And Chok was saying how like I feel I know Andrew damn long, but I don't know who he is, you know.
Oh shit.
Bro, that is
The
some.
feels, bro.
True, right? True, right? And that's the same for everybody, bro. Like you ask my mom and dad, right? What do you
very
know about
guarded
Andrew?
and-
What do you know about Andrew? What do you know about
He
Andrew?
works at Shopee.
Yeah. But what do you know?
Likes-
What do you
he's
like?
like
What does he not like? He doesn't like natto.
He doesn't like fuck man.
Mina Shishido.
He doesn't
Like
like.
you see, I'm such a contrast to Andrew because I'm such an open book. So maybe that's why I kind of steal the light from him in a way. So everybody's like, John's a fucker lah. You know, he like laugh. He doesn't take seriously, whatever. He does YouTube, whatever fuck. But Andrew is like such a closed book, you know. So,
Yin and yang, bro. Yin and yang, bro. Balance.
yeah lah, perhaps lah. But he's an example of this generation that doesn't really open up as well. He's just not comfortable with it.
Oh, bro, my younger brothers don't open up. Now that you mention it, my younger brother don't open up any fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's an Asian thing, I think. Because in Western countries, maybe there are people who are still very closed off. Then they start committing suicide.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, us men are focused. I mean, the fitness world is all about focusing on saying that who you are right now is not good enough. That's why they build this, build that.
yeah.
I find that being very dangerous because if you have a client who comes to me expecting me to help him build his body so he can change his life,
Oh.
it's a losing game to begin
It's a
with.
pacifying thing, actually.
Yeah.
Right?
How do you even do that, bro? It's not up to you. It's up to him.
Correct. I mean, they ultimately need to realize that hey, building up your physique, your body, your health and fitness is not going to make you better at what is it that you really want to achieve. And to be able to really know what you want to achieve, you got to be really able to, be self-aware, and sometimes also be able to verbalize it with two people, so they be a sounding board, and you kind of get the right answers.
I mean, triggers also lah.
That's why I think that's this is why I went to a men's circle a few years back as well. I quite enjoyed the experience, where you have people of different ages of men.
Yeah.
I was one of the youngest there, about 50 years old, 45 years old. These are men that over the past 10, 20, 30 years, whatever it is, they have been repressing their emotions. And when we go to a circle where the agreement was to really, not expose each other, and so that you can be comfortable.
You hold your thought first, you cut first.
Okay.
Wait, you were saying so? Not to reveal their identities.
The whole idea of a men's circle is that all men, whoever decides to go, but you have to be self-aware and vulnerable enough to really open up, because when you open up, right, the person that gets the most benefit is actually you.
Yes.
So I have friends who are 50, 60 years old, 40 years old, who've been through a lot of shit in their life, divorces, failures in their work, relationship issues, death in families,
Whoa.
estrangement, all that stuff. And a lot of them, the most commonality between all of them is that whenever they reveal that, they say it, they bring it out, they always feel much better.
Is it?
Because it's you kind of hold that into you for so long, right? When you do expose, you do open it up, it really just feels like you're a different person the next day. And I think that is very important going forward. And perhaps that's something I want to do also in the future.
It's part of
When I
psychologist.
when I have time.
Consultant.
You should really meet with Lashwin, man.
Oh, gone.
I feel like you
No,
and
we have this
Lashwin-
friend, Lashwin, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should have you and Lashwin on. But I actually am saving Lashwin for like a podcast as well as a guest, because I feel like he's got a lot to share. He's actually in chemical engineering. Bro, what is the fucking first thing that comes to your mind when you think chemical
E
engineering?
equals MC square.
That's physics, but
Fuck!
Breaking Bad.
right, you would think like chemical and all that, but it's actually a process-driven job.
Yeah.
So it's something that is very out of, like, you wouldn't think of this type of shit, man, right? And he's a very smart kid when he was young. I knew him since I was 9. Shit. But like, he was very good academically, and then when he did engineering, he grew further and further. And I'm not sure whether I want to take away and say that it's because of me lah, but on the way to Cameron Highlands, which I don't know why the fuck we keep going to Cameron Highlands.
I know things for you guys, right?
It used to be. I brought up the Myers-Briggs test. Have you heard of the Myers-Briggs test?
Personality test.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that?
It's to determine whether you're extrovert, introvert, whether you're assertive or whatever like
Oh,
that.
I no need to do test.
Confirm introvert.
Yeah, confirm.
So I brought up this test, and then after that, when he started digging into it, he found out that he has a love for psychology and the human way of thinking and stuff like that. And I feel like he's now doing a master's in it,
Oh.
on top of
okay,
his
where
chemical
to go?
engineering. Yeah. So I think you two should totally meet up, or at least you two should start a podcast together. I feel like you all would.
Once.
Yeah, man. I feel
Seems
like you all would
Albert
bounce off
Einstein would have-
ideas.
Albert Einstein would wish he's still alive to be there, but I'm telling you.
Yeah. But he's very he's writing a book about it actually. So
Nice, I think you told me about it.
yeah.
He's writing a book.
Yeah, he's writing a book. Dude, he told you also. What the fuck, bro?
told
You
me
playing
so.
Cosmic Encounter 2 into the game. You're not thinking about the conversation.
But I'm there to win it, bro.
Okay, I know you're hungry, bro.
Have you?
You wanna wrap up?
I'm dead.
Yeah, wrap up.
So last question or whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, you have any questions? No.
No, I already asked my last question earlier.
Okay. Brad, I just want to. Okay, so fitness. Now you're a PT.
Yeah.
I kind of know lah. I feel lah. Maybe I'm sounding cocky in that sense. So I'm gonna end it as, what advice would you give for health? And then after that, I want to ask, right, where do you want to go? Like, because you're saying you're unfamiliar where you want to go, because you want to
Yeah,
grow
yeah.
in that sort, but you don't know where that level of uncomfort is, or you don't know where do you feel you're going? So it's a two-part question in a way.
Okay.
What's your final words for health in terms for the viewers? Like, what would you give advice?
Wow, it's a hard question. Yeah, baby.
Actually, what would you give though?
Wait,
Curious.
hey, I'm not in the spotlight now today, bro. It's you.
I would say. I think you will ask yourself what you want. I think that's very important. I think a lot of us use fitness as an excuse to really improve. But what if you're improving in the wrong way? What if what you want to achieve is you want to be able to maybe speak better to opposite sex, you want to be able to be more confident at work, you want to have people respect you. That itself is a problem. Why do you need people to respect you? But let's not go down the rabbit hole. and you find that going to the gym is going to help you achieve that. It's a process that's bound to fail.
It's a different solution for a different
I
problem.
mean, if you really know what you want, you kind of know that, okay, this is what I want to achieve at work, blah, blah, blah. I think that working out may help me to achieve that in this manner and that manner. It's a more specific and concrete step to achieve that goal. Then fitness would make sense as a solution. I think a lot of people fail in terms of fitness because they just think that, oh, okay, I should exercise. It's a very passive approach to it. I think, but maybe introducing it in such a specific way can be a bit pressuring for a lot of people.
Mhm.
But I think it's ultimately more sustainable and more rewarding. Yeah.
The second question,
What's the second question?
where do you think you want to go? Like, in terms of what you want to do? Because if, let's say a lot of people are PTs right now and they watch this, or people who are thinking of going to PT,
Yeah.
and they realize that perhaps what you said is true, the solution is not exactly fitness, it's probably something more that you're seeking, or what you probably don't even understand. Sometimes people just don't understand.
Yeah.
If you accept that you don't understand, so it's even better. At least you will try to actively understand what you want. Where do you think personally you want to go from here, from PT?
I enjoy what I do, to be honest. So every single client that I have, I really enjoy the communication, relationship, the sessions I have with them.
Yeah.
But I do want to be able to make a bigger change, and that was the whole idea with the nasi lemak diet.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to really expose to the world that, hey, true enough, fitness isn't just weight loss. I mean, but I was able to lose weight, and in fact, I really increase my health markers. Cholesterol went down, blood pressure went down, blood sugar level went down by eating a freaking nasi lemak a day. And
balance.
the barrier of entry for fitness is not your fucking yoga pants or chicken breast.
But there
spin
is
cycle
one
plus
yoga
6 days a
pants.
week. Yoga pants is important, yes. I
Yes,
understand.
yoga pants is important.
But it's not that. I mean, there is a more simpler, less life-changing approach to fitness because you don't have to change your life. So you don't have to uproot your current life to really try to transform it. You can kind of change it bit by bit. You shouldn't try to be someone else.
So do you think it's more of like, it's still within the realm of fitness, but it's probably like in a form of education for a lot of people in terms of how you could achieve it without the conventional way, is what you're saying? Yeah?
I also want to kind of contextualize or localize it to the Malaysian way. Yeah, so you're right. I want to be able to kind of educate, but maybe to people who have been failed or disappointed by the traditional approach of fitness. or being told you should exercise every day, being told that if you eat oily food or sugar it's bad for you. I think it's more, it's not as black and white.
Yeah.
It's more grey. Yeah. So yeah, that is. How about you?
Me? I just want a job.
I actually feel like, of all things, in Brian as well, I feel you and Brian are very good listeners. You all are very good teachers, I feel. Like, I think you and Brian have taught me a lot of different things, but different elements, of course. I can't pinpoint it right now. But I think if y'all want to watch his shit on YouTube, if maybe that's your outlet, or maybe it's another way, you can check out his YouTube below, I guess, right? Would you still post regularly or not? Dude, sometimes you're not regular. You post like one shot.
I am, my YouTube channel right now is very much focused on my assignments. I'm taking this coaching course. I need to do 20 over videos, so a lot of it's going to be just me talking to camera, getting grades from my coach. But a lot of my old content is the nasi lemak diet, which I was
Stretching,
basically me eating weird ass nasi lemak, reviewing it with the limited food vocabulary that I have. But I do want to try. I mean, I do want to go forward with it. And you know what? Maybe just take it advice, just start. I mean, dilly-dally.
Yes.
I want to do a full day of eating kind of video because, and you know what? Maybe something you could do as well. Fucking eat so much, maybe you just make people disappointed only.
Yeah.
But I want to do a full day of eating video where, I mean, I show them what I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's not exactly the healthiest, picture perfect kind of meal someone eats, and still be able to kind of maintain the physique.
I think you were doing that on
lifestyle.
Instagram for a while.
I did that for a bit, but I wasn't consistent. I have to be more consistent. Yeah.
I wish you luck in that endeavor, my
Well,
friend.
thanks to you. The reasons why a lot of people, and especially me, started creating content. So,
Thank you for that. I don't know, man. I feel like
Hey, John blushing.
I do what I can, but I don't know whether it's the best.
John blushing.
Thanks for coming on, man. Dude, next round, I'll try and have you and Lashwin on. I think you all have great conversation. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Alright, thanks, man. Like, comment, subscribe.
So
Subscribe to
we
your YouTube
forgot
channel.
to introduce ourselves,
Oh.
No, I feel like we've gone past that. If
Oh
you're-
yeah, guys, he's John. I'm Mr. Black, and he's Bradley.
Andrew just left.
And
Andrew's
Andrew
on
is still,
Shopee.
and he's Chop.
Sure.
Alright,
That's
bye.
videos, yeah.
Bye, Antel.
Thanks. Bye.
Hey, you know, Andrew commented on something you did. She said.